Oh yeah,
Hey.
let's I'll shoot Ethan a message. And then we go, recap. So also something I mentioned to Shaba, which I'll probably have to reiterate when Isaac shows up. You don't get to add your spell attack modifier to your spell damage or heals unless it says so, but generally it says in the spells that you do get to add your spellcasting modifier. So if you have like a +4 to charisma, you get to add that +4, but you don't get to add your proficiency bonus on top of that, which is what your spell attack modifier is. Anyway, with that out of the way, uh, last time you guys were on a run from a purple worm or two, trying to escape its lair. Unfortunately, you took a wrong turn and stumbled upon a giant spider nest. I had a pretty close encounter as Elhorn corrected the party's direction. You had the purple worm hot on your heels as you made your escape. Frank was left behind for dead. Anyways, as you were escaping and running, the drow grabbed you, holding you all still as the worm passed you without noticing you with its tremor sense. You exchanged words and goodbyes with the Dark Hunters, including Hanny Hallen, who were all heading back to Menzelberenzin, and you made your way back to the you made your way to the vast oblivion in search for a central beholder eye, which would be no easy feat without some slick maneuvering and guile. On your way there, you got the idea you were getting close as you began to question your sanity. Eyes begin watching you from the shadows and disappearing as you look at them. Elhorn was affected and paralyzed from this strange magical effect, but Bosner quickly healed him. You made it to the vast oblivion, however, straight out of the worm writhings, and in onto a 40-foot across, perfectly cylindrical vertical shaft, with crisscrossing rope bridges and rope ladders below leading down a seemingly bottomless pit with countless peripheral cave entrances and movement coming from some various creatures below. Getting a better look, you came across these creatures, not just humanoid, but various monstrous slaves who were exhausted, on the brink of death almost. You decided not to probe and speak to them for the most part, but you did garner some information. Uh, Apparently, the leader of this area is known as the Divine One to at least one member that you spoke to, one slave. And his name also Karazikar. A slave pointed you towards Karazikar's maw, the central chasm which links all peripheral shafts. You split the party before proceeding down a 100-foot tunnel leading to the maw. Elhorn used an illusion to take the lead alongside Aranvir and Angrod. However, you encountered Karazikar's right-hand servant, a magic user with a bald head with tattooed eyes imprinted across, wielding a staff topped with a blinking eye. His name was Shedrak. He inquired to your reason for visiting the Divine One in his home. The party members decided to mock the mage before receiving a warning and being told to leave before mocking him further. This set him to attack and retreat into the bridge in the maw, and you pursued. Moving on, there was a back and forth battle between you and the mage, which led to Elhorn blowing up the bridge, giving you no access to the main chasm without some form of flight or spider walk or something along those lines. Uh, or leaping, I guess, before the rest of the party eventually caught up and Karazikar descended from above. With three consecutive beams, he dealt heavy damage to Angrod Senior's lair and slaves under attack, and instantly going into aggressive position. And he turned he dealt a fair amount of damage to Aranvir, who had some cover. However, there was eyeballs emanating from the chasm walls, catching him even in cover. Angrod got dealt a fair amount of damage, and Elhorn, who dimension doored up behind the beholder, was quickly turned to stone and is currently on his level behind him on the rope bridge. And his gaze upon the rest of the party members with his main eye, who haven't made their way to the cavern yet. Uh, Let me just do a quick thing. Okay. You guys should all have vision now on the map. I believe. Yep. Aranvir is at the top of the round. As Karazikar descends top of the round, he zaps your two friends. His gravely wounded servant mage, about 30 feet below him, and his gaze upon Aranvir Bosner and Nihal's kind of in cover. His eye gleams. His eye gleams with a purplish sheen as he looks directly at you all, and he says something in a deep tone that none of you, besides Nihal, understand. And he says, Nihal, as the fight rages on, and he's entered the fray. Let's see, I haven't got a voice for this fuck. He says, who sent you to uncover my secrets? Tell me and I'll make this quick. And now it's Aranvir's turn.
Is it the beholder that says that?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And like Shedrak looks up to him and he says, "Oh, divine one, smite them. They have defiled you in your presence." So it's you, Aranvir.
Who is doing Iron Beer?
Shabba.
Shabba.
But he has to type because his mum's sort of in the room.
Where is Iron Beer in the room?
He's typing a note ready.
Oh god, this is a fucking disaster. Shabba, get your shit together. Wait, I haven't put you in the token layer. There you go. Should be able to see now.
So, what did Isaac say? He said don't use a what?
He says save a 5th level spell.
Joke's on him, he didn't have any 5th level spells left.
Okay. He says, poke my finger into the horn and write my name into this one. You can't scroll. Oh my god. Well, one thing I need to tell you, Shava, as Aranvir, what was strange about that interaction and only Nihal understanding was you have the helm of comprehend languages on, yet you did not understand what he says. As you prick your finger and write your name onto the death scroll contract, the blood just slowly seeps down off the skull as if it's not even magical in this point in time.
Oh, that's
And
bad.
Karazikar gives out a sneering laugh in your direction as he sees you frantically trying to activate one of your magical items.
So that means that magic doesn't work.
I have a plan.
You don't know. You've never faced the beholder before.
Well, at least some magic seems to not work.
Potion of cunt healing. Okay. So you use your bonus action to pull out the potion, pop it, roll your heal.
I'm fucking here.
Okay. As you pop the cork and drink the potion, it tastes like you're just drinking water. It doesn't taste any different. You don't feel invigorated from it at all. Almost like the enchantment has no effect. What do you do?
I cry.
You still have movement left. I don't know if I'll let you have an action because you tried to use it to use the scroll.
I'll have an action. You say I have an action? A bonus.
Sure, I'll say you have an action.
Okay, I wanna throw FJ's hook at the beholder.
Okay, sure. Roll me a strength check.
A strength. Who she is it?
Five, 10, 15. As you lob it, it falls just short of his body. And you just lob this hook into the chasm.
Worth a try.
Yeah, you're like a good, at this point in time, 30, 40, 50, 55 feet away, taking height into consideration, roughly.
Is he looking our way then?
Yep, he's looking directly at Aaron Vierbosner and Nihal, all three of you. And his other eyes are kind of, like, one of them's just zapped Elhorn from behind its body, and the other one zapped Angrod from down below. His eye stalks are just writhing around, looking in all directions whilst its central eye fixed upon you.
Can I take cover?
Depends. Where do you want to take cover?
Attack behind Bosna.
You can run back into the tunnel, I guess.
Will I break line of sight? Kind of.
If you run far enough back.
Well, let's try here.
Sure.
That works.
You run there.
I ran.
Angrod.
That's him.
Doesn't matter.
Yep, that's your turn.
No, you're gonna say something.
Well, as you run that way, Ironveer, and get to the edge, you feel a shifting in the skull you just held, and its jaws come free, and skull insignia gets burned into the palm of your hand. However, the scroll has been freed from the jaws of the skull, and it is a magical scroll which you can use, but you don't have the time to open it or anything. You just felt the
it's fine,
shifting.
okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
Angrod's turn.
Right.
Thought you had a plan.
I'm just trying to think. Right, oh wait, where's my sheep? Right, Jordan.
Yeah.
Angrod reluctantly uses Radiant Soul.
Radiant Soul. Let's see here. The divine energy causing your eyes to glimmer, 2 wings to spread.
The first time.
Lasts for a minute. You or end as a bonus action during it. You have flying speed of 30 feet, and once on each turns, you can deal extra radiant damage to one target when you deal damage to it. Okay, so you just a white glow just fills your eyes, and 2 wings just sprout from your back. Radiant yellowish white glow with feathers.
My question is, can I bring it? I can't remember if I had Dawnbringer it. I think I had this crossbow.
Yeah, you had the crossbow. You can free action your sword out though. Switch
I'm
over.
gonna switch to Dawnbringer.
Okay.
So, choom,
You
do the
s-
face.
You switch to Dawnbringer. However, does this
Oh,
use
wait,
a
I'm
bonus
gonna go-
action? This radiant. This uses an action. Okay.
Yeah, so I could bring it
So
to Dawnbringer.
yeah, you've got Dawnbringer and you've activated it. That's all your actions though, except movement.
I'm gonna fly next to the boy.
Yeah, he's currently like almost bent over double with just sheer damage dealt to him.
And I look at him.
He's got a crossbow basically where his heart should be.
Look at him.
And I tell him, there is no God for you. I am the angel of death.
He like spits out some blood and looks at you, and sort of grins his teeth and gets ready to like put his hand out to try and blast you with something. It looks awfully last ditch.
And please tell me Bosner goes before him, because I'll end my turn.
Bosner is next.
Ah!
I don't actually see the turn order.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
see the
Oh,
beholder.
yeah, I only see the beholder as well.
Cool. I'm fine with this.
We're good for you.
Right, here we go. Now I've got to figure out what Bosner can do in this situation. Because all these spells are like so short cast range. Oh, that's not gonna do anything. Right. Here we go. He's gonna use Guiding Bolt on the boy next to me.
Okay.
gonna-
Sure. Anything else?
Oh, wait. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
As he puts his hand out to cast, he tries to summon the divine with his power of 4, as he always does, to conjure magical beams of light and radiance to smite his foes. But
What?
right now he just can't seem to muster the magic. It doesn't seem to be effective at all.
Nani? Oh, please tell me he has a crossbow.
It doesn't use the spell slot, however, it doesn't work.
Did it use? I would have used his action, eh?
That does use his action.
Oh fuck. He has got a light crossbow.
Hmm.
Oh, I can't mind if any of his spells are bonus action. Action. This is a rip, guys. Oh god.
What are you doing,
Right.
bud?
Healing word. He's gonna try and use healing word
Okay. On who?
on Angron.
Okay. Sure.
Level 3. He's gonna do it at level 3.
Okay. Once again, he tries to conjure the magic, and it just does not work. Roll me
And
a
he's
fucking
like-
intelligence check.
Foster's not a very smart boy though.
Balder's like, tried to cast 2 spells. Ironview tried to cast spells. Spells don't seem to work right now. What's going on?
Both never remember then. Go for it.
Weird. That's your bonus action used.
I mean, he's gonna run back to where Ironview is. But where the hell are you going, son?
Okay.
I'm not your real father.
Is that you?
And that will end his turn, yeah.
None of you are learned in beholders at all, so. Anyway, Nihal's turn.
Mm-hmm. So,
Learn from learn from Bosder's mistakes.
You would think.
I wanted to say that I want to shade, but I don't think it's going to work.
The park
I
is
try?
charged by fire. Oh,
Try and shape in a giant spider.
Okay. Yeah, as you try and shape, you try and summon the power of nature energy, and you're just standing there as the beholder's purplish, gleaming eye just meets you barely, and you just can't, for some reason.
Okay.
That will take your action, however.
So
Roll me,
Madam.
roll me, general, what this be? Not even nature. Just roll me an intelligence check. To see if, like, studying what's going on, you can figure out what the deal is.
Wait. It's not
Just
working.
intelligent.
Yeah, okay.
You're not sure what's going on, but something's stopping all three of you from casting. However, Angrod's magical powers seem to be intact. That's one thing you can take note of, but you're not sure why. Your magical abilities aren't working.
Okay, I want to run past Ironweir
Mhm.
and away from the beholder site.
Right.
Is there anywhere that I can, like, break line of sight with him?
You've basically just done it.
Okay.
Only
Then,
Bosner's in line of sight.
then I want to try and cast another spell. There is Conjure Elemental at level 5.
Oh, nee.
Okay, where would you like to conjure it?
Behind me.
Okay. Like further into the tunnel?
Yeah.
Sure.
And
Okay.
I want air. Air.
Wait,
So
I'm not seeing where you're
that
bringing.
would be burning instance of air.
Wait, where?
She wants an air elemental, not
Oh,
here.
air elemental.
Language.
Okay. I don't have that prepared, but I can give you a random token. And then,
Bring back the giant red lizard.
uh... Hmm. Okay, I'll just use... Fuck, these are all terrible. Okay. Here is your air elemental. It's a skeleton. And I'll need to get the stat sheet up. Okay, so it has 90 hit points, 90 fleet, and 30 hit points. No, 90, sorry. 90 hit points, 30 feet of 90 feet of flying, and 15 armor class. And go into the compendium and type in air elemental and keep track of that sheet. You're gonna have to roll manually because it's not prepared.
Okay.
But yeah, the stats are there, so it's all good. Is that you? But yeah, you conjure it and it seems to appear behind you just fine. Okay. Shedrak's turn. What's he got? Let's have a look here.
Is it not my turn?
Nope.
When it's my turn.
You're after Shedrak.
You are stoked,
Bitch.
mate.
Fuck him. Wait, Shadrach is the beholder.
No,
Shedrak's dead.
Karazikar's the beholder.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
More complex name. Seems good.
Okay, so Shedrak holds out his hand and dark blue, freezing cold energy emanates from it in a cone in front of you. You need to make a constitution save, Angrod. As the
That's it.
sheer power of a blizzard smashes you right in the face from point blank. As a Hail Mary, he sees he's on death's door. He knows you're about to take him out. This is like a animal cornered.
I am making my new character as we speak.
Oh my god.
You are dealt 27 points of cold damage.
Pew! He falls down the pit,
You begin falling down the pit.
unconscious.
Yeah. You're unconscious and you begin descending down into the bottomless pit. However, there are rope bridges on the way. There is a mechanic. I need to get the module open actually. I should have had that open. There is like a random chance that you land on a bridge every turn. Because it does hit you with some momentum, so you might even fall on that bridge there. So I need you to make a roll at the start of your next turn, so remind me.
Sure.
However, it is Elhorn's turn next.
Yee.
Elhorn, you need to make a it must repeat the saving throw on the end of its next turn. That's fucking
It was-
stupid. Okay, you need to make a deck saving throw again, I guess. It doesn't say otherwise.
Why is that stupid?
Because why would you need to make a dex throw? It should be Constitution.
Don't fucking question it.
Oh my god! 2 ones in a row!
You remain petrified as a stone statue. Yeah, that's your turn, man. Okay. Karazikar. GM layer. Turns this. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh. He moves towards you all. What's his movement speed? 20 feet. Okay, so he moves here and descends almost to your guys' level. And he's gonna roll. First, Ironveer's up front. This is gonna be Ironveer. Oh my god, I'm a fucking moron. Okay. So this is for Ironveer. This is for Bosner. This is for Ironveer. Okay, Ironveer. That is an oof. Make a dex saving throw, Ironveer. Damn, nice. Okay. Ironveer takes 37 points of force damage, halved to 18. Is he still up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just checking. Bosner makes a wisdom saving throw, which is pretty good for him. He's pretty wise. Okay, so you see, firstly, Ironveer gets blasted with this dark red purplish energy from one of his eye stalks. It just zaps down the hallway and slams into Ironveer, grazing him for the most part. And then the second ray, just completely purple, and not more like a laser, it's actually like a ray of light. Just beams at Bosner, but Bosner resists the effects. He could feel himself getting drowsy there, but he managed to hold it off just.
It's like, this is not the time for a long rest.
And finally, Ironveer gets hit with. Ironveer needs to make a wisdom save. Damn, he's wise too. Okay, so finally another beam of light this time flashes over Ironveer, but he resists it. He felt himself trembling for a moment, realizing that you guys are in a bad spot and getting frightened, but he's okay for the time being. Oh,
So both don't take any damage.
no. It is now Aranvir's turn.
Hmm. Where is that bridge, according to the beholder?
Well, that. That is like 10 feet below him.
Huh. Hmm.
Make a perception. Actually, never mind. Don't do that. What do you do?
He is gonna run off the edge.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeet.
What?
5, 10. Well, you're not gonna get that far. I need you to make an athletics check.
Uh-oh.
I'm using all my movement to run.
You get an extra 10 feet on your leap for running and jumping.
Don't make him die, please.
That's not very good. So 10 feet. What's your strength modifier? What's your base strength? Sorry, on Maranvir.
11.
Okay, so you get 6 feet on top of 10, so you can go 15 feet. 5, 10, 15. So you can get here, and he begins arcing downwards. Meanwhile, the beholder remembers 10 feet levitated above this point. So you've jumped off the edge. Anything else?
As I'm out of his gaze and below the bridge, I'm gonna cast Fly.
Okay. Uh-huh.
But oh, I can't move, can I? Well, it does say 60 feet for the duration, so maybe I could fly a bit more.
Probably not. The run and jump probably took all your movement.
Does say 60.
I'm not even sure jumping might take a action. So we'll see. Jumping. Okay.
Please jump on action.
The rule. It's not saying here. It's not saying there. Jump. It says. It doesn't say it takes an action, so you can cast Fly on yourself when you're below the beholder, but that's all you can do.
Okay.
Is that you? Well, how much did you move there? Let's see. You're here. 5,
30.
25. Plus the jump, yeah. I mean, you can fly maybe 5 feet, I'll say.
Just wanna be under the bridge. Yeet.
Right now, you're under the beholder. About 10 feet, 15 feet under him. Is that you?
Oh, also under the bridge.
No.
I wanted to cast it like that. I said it.
What do you mean?
So I've fallen off, so I'm.
You were falling
Beholder.
here, right? This is your
Uh-huh.
trajectory. It's not a PS1 video game. You can't change the way you move midair. You begin falling here, descending vertically. You cast Fly on yourself. I gave you 5 feet of movement. You've moved towards the bridge, but the bridge is still another 5 feet along. You'd have to be here to
fuck
be
it,
under
leave
it.
it.
But that's your movement action. You have got a bonus. You do have the scroll, which has been unleashed from the grip of the Skulljaw, and you have been branded in the hand, but that takes an action. and you still don't know what spell it is.
Fuck it, mate. Fuck it.
And is that you?
Nah.
Nah.
I use
Okay.
I use Misty Stab to go under the bridge.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. How far is Angrod?
You can see him falling off to, like, he got blasted away, so he's more like here. And you're 10 feet under, he's about level with you, maybe slightly below you, diagonally wise. But he is like 20 feet away.
Not worth. Just go under the bridge.
No. That's a good shout.
Okay, you misty step 5 feet. Is that you?
You're damn right. Yes.
Right, what am I rolling, Jordan?
Okay, yeah, let me get it up. There is something in here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Went past it. Chapter. Here we go. Shafts. Okay, maybe it's down here. Just roll me a dex saving throw. I think that's what it was anyway, I can't seem to find it, but I definitely remember reading it. You continue falling straight downwards. You just miss the rope bridge below, and you fall a further, almost 60 feet at this point. And you need to roll me a death save.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Agrod.
I mean, Aranveer had his chance to help you out, maybe. He is flying, could have caught you or something, but... you fail a death save.
Mm.
Karazikar is going to use his legendary action. He's going to move along.
Oh, I better not put that on boss now.
He's going to move...
Oh, wait, Jordan, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, that would make a difference. We had the same dexterity. I'd done that dex save on Bosner, but we have to have the same dex anyway. Never mind.
Karazikar moves here. And he is going... Oh no, he can't move on his legendary actions. Oops. Where was he? He was here. With his eye stalk, he is going to attempt to shoot Bosner. See what actions he has. Yeah. Bosner, make a Constitution saving throw.
Help if I was on Bosner's sheet. He's only got 2 for Constitution.
Your boy.
Okay, a ray blasts towards a blinding light Bosner, but he manages to weather it, and he's fine for the moment. That takes us to his turn. The cleric.
The cleric is bamboozled. Because he can't avoid the gaze if he chose to try and help his friend.
Make a perception check, Bosner.
No, I don't want to look for his eye.
No, just make it. Okay, that's a good roll. Something seems different about the eye's gaze now. As he shot a beam down the hallway, you noticed his purplish gleaming eye, which was glittering and shimmering, stopped, and it's taken on a more dull resonance now.
He's like, huh,
It's pretty noticeable.
I'm gonna go back over to the edge.
Yeah. You have another 5 feet.
So I'm not jumping off.
No, if you go one closer, that's still the edge.
You know how like at the train station there's the yellow line, Jordan, you're not meant to cross it.
Okay, I'm just letting you know in
This-
case you're out of range for something.
If I need it, I'll do it.
Okay. What does Bosner do?
Fuck, does he go for it? No, because this thing...
Karazikar says, I will learn you of your weaknesses for the power of the GM's notes.
Huh?
But yeah, Bosner.
Oh,
But none of you
jeez.
understand except Nihal. Oh, Ironview understands that actually. His helmet seems to be functional once more.
Okay, what does it do at higher levels? I know he wanted to do it, but I'm gonna do it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast Shatter at level 4.
Okay, offensive. Where would you like to cast it?
I wanna cast it on top of the boy on the bridge.
Okay, and it's a like weird because it blasts like backwards. So I think it catches Karazikar too.
Hmm.
So they both make a con save.
I'm sweating.
I'm sweet. But you're turned to stone.
Shedrack crit passes, and
Wait, no, that's the boy in the bridge.
yeah, Karazikar also passes with a 19. However, Shedrack's on death's door, and this obliterates his body, and you see like even his left arm goes flying off as this blast, this thunderous, I believe it's thunder damage. Yeah, this thunderous blast literally tears his arm from his body, and he falls to the ground, and it shakes the rope bridge left and right. It also deals half damage to Karazikar. Does he have any resistances to this damage?
What the fuck?
Okay, no. So what was the damage?
It would be
16, 17. Halved. So 8 points of thunder damage. Boom. His eye stalks kind of blow in the wind a little bit.
Oh, so
And
it's
like
oh,
as
shit.
as
You
you
kicked me
as you
off.
kill his lackey, he looks at Bosner and says, "I liked that one."
Like, well, he was a bit of an idiot.
But Bosner doesn't understand. He's speaking in undercommon.
He's like, Buster shouts, 1 down, 1 to go.
Where's my
Son.
son?
Where's my son? Give me my son.
Where's my son?
Okay.
And then I'm just checking for a bonus. Oh, 60. Oh, got a pharma. Yes! Yes! He goes for healing word.
What's the range?
60 feet.
Okay, you misunderstand.
You're farther than 60
You fell 60 feet this round, downwards from where you are.
No!
So you're more like 80 feet away,
I would just
diagonally.
Oh, jeez Louise.
And as soon as you hit a rope bridge, if you do, before you hit the bottom of this pit, if it has a bottom, you're gonna take damage, which is... it doesn't crit, because you're not being attacked, but it's gonna fail your death save.
Oh dear.
Jump,
So,
pussy.
what does Bosner do? You only have 5 feet of movement, you can't really jump.
How
Well,
is
One
Iron
is
Gear
sinking
looking?
to another plane.
Wait, Iron Gear's looking bad. He'll use any more than Iron Gear.
Ironveer looks a bit rough.
Is he in range of healing words?
Yep.
He's gonna do
Ironveer
that.
actually is only like 35-ish feet away.
He's gonna cast. Can he cast healing word at a higher level? He's gonna do that at level 3.
Okay. Make sure you're marking these spells off, by the way.
Yeah. So he heals for 9.
Alright, Ironveer heals for 9.
2, 3, plus what's his spell modifier?
This wisdom modifier, Andrew.
Oh shit, his wisdom modifier.
Yeah, you add your, I believe, healing
It's
word,
3.
you add wisdom modifier to it.
Yeah,
So add
it's
3
3.
to that.
Well, whatever he's casting.
12.
So it's
Yeah,
12.
wisdom's cleric's casting.
Done that.
So what do you get, 11 or 12? Something like that.
12.
Cool.
12.
That's all Bosner can do. Well, you have 5 feet.
Harry's gonna just take 5 steps back and he's gonna be like, brace himself.
Yep.
Shield in front.
At the end of his turn, Karazikar's going to take another legendary action.
Nani.
He didn't like that you killed his favourite lackey, and he is going to roll.
The Angel of Death appreciated it very much.
Let's see, what's this? Make a Constitution saving throw as Bosner.
Con might be
Okay.
different.
So
Use
let's
damage.
see. So you fail, so that's 88. You take 32 points of necrotic damage.
He doesn't have any resistance, you should say.
To necrotic? Maybe, he's a cleric. Maybe. Anything?
I don't think he does.
Okay.
Nope,
Well, he
so
takes a full
32.
32, yep. And that brings us to Nihal's turn. And he chuckles as well after that.
The beholder.
Yeah. And he
Hey,
says,
come on, Chuck.
he says, "Ah, your constitution score is pathetic for a dwarf."
Where is my son?
And I understand that, right?
Only you
Yeah.
and Ironveer.
Breaking the fourth wall. What is
Nihal's
this?
turn.
Okay, what I do is that I tell my element and to attack.
Okay, it has 90 feet, so it can definitely get into range. So, do you want it to go into melee, or what do you want it to do exactly? Like, ping
Yeah.
where you want it to go, and then tell me what you attack with.
So I want him to go there,
Okay, here.
and I use this to attack. That one is 48 plus 5.
Plus
And
5.
that is slam.
Multi-attack. You can make 2 slam attacks. Is that what you're doing?
And there's, well,
Well, you can do either the whirlwind or 2 slams.
yeah, I don't know how to say that, so I do another slam attack.
Okay, 2 slams. Roll to hit. D20 plus 5, 17. That just misses. So make your other roll.
Wait, that's 2d8 plus 5, that's your roll.
No, she has to. Well, yeah, you need to roll a d20. You need to roll to hit first. So it's d20.
Okay.
It's let me see what the thing is here. D20 plus 8 to hit,
Oh, Jesus Lord Christ.
and you want to do that twice.
Plus 8.
As this big, billowing humanoid form made of tornadoes comes up, the first attack misses. You rolled an 8, that's pretty bad. Oh my god, 7. Your air elemental just rushes up to the beholder. The beholder sees it coming, and the air elemental goes for the swings. Goes wide, just skiffing the stalks of the eye, the beholder, and it kind of reels them back, snail style. And yeah, you miss with both of your slam attacks.
Okay.
Wait, is the air elemental a large creature? Yeah, it is. So it actually takes up 4 spaces. It's actually like this big.
Damn
It's a
girl.
big skeleton.
Yeah. Air elemental. As okay, so you've commanded your elemental. What would you like to do?
I stay where I am.
You stay where you are. Do you want to take any actions or?
I wanted to shape up because I called the elemental force. It's not wise because I need to voice control it, so no.
Oh, you need to concentrate.
Or,
Well, maybe.
wait, just a second.
Yeah.
Conjure elemental.
Does this take concentration?
Yes.
Yep. So no, I'm not gonna cast it.
Okay. Cool.
Wait. This might not be concentrated.
It's dominate beast.
No, but shape shifting.
Yeah, but I need to voice control the elemental.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's just
voice
doing
control.
Yeah.
stealth.
Like Nihal basically like orders it around the elemental, and you get to give it an order every turn. So
That doesn't cost me an action.
yep, it's free action.
And the elemental just defends himself in his turn.
So is that you?
Well, technically, I need to roll initiative for the elemental.
Yeah, you can do that. So
Yeah, but nobody's got initiative now.
That's fine.
Right, my
You-
initiative turn order is just the beholder.
yeah, we'll just say it's got the same initiative as you, just for the sake of it.
Okay.
Okay, so it would be Shedrak's turn, but he is dead. Elhorn, make your dex saving throw.
Alright. Surely there won't be a third crit fail. Surely. Yay!
What did you roll?
Yeah, that's fine. 20.
Okay, your form slowly starts to break out of the stone. With each crack, you free a limb, and you are free. However, you repeat it at the end of your turn. So
Oh, no.
it took you your turn to break out, but now you are
I'm not a bastion.
not.
Or rook, whatever it's called in chess.
Yeah. You're no longer encased in stone.
Feel inspired, motherfucker.
And it's going to use its last legendary action
Go
to
and fuck itself if it attacks Alan.
Yeah, I mean this thing's right in its face. It's probably gonna go for the elemental. Let's see here.
We lost someone.
Oh, Discord, being such a pain.
We got him back.
Let's see. D10. Free. Okay. The elemental must make a wisdom saving throw. So it's a D20 plus 0. Just a flat D20. Let's see if it's immune to anything actually. Condition immunity. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, it's immune to a couple of things.
Yeah, it is. But still makes the save. Oh, you did. 16. Just saves. In a sort of reactive way, as this thing tries to slam at its eyes, one of them recoils just out of the way of one of the slam attacks and zaps it, but it resists just. Now it's Karazikar's turn. An eye appears opposite to you, Nihal, in the cave wall.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
You mean over there?
Right next to you in the cave, an eye appears, yeah. And a beam shoots out from it. You need to make... Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, make a strength saving throw.
Oh, who made? Oh dear.
A beam of a bright blue ray comes out from the eye and encases your whole body and restrains it completely and lifts you off the ground slightly, levitating you inches off the ground. You can't seem to move at the moment, and it begins shifting you towards the exit. 5, 10,
You
15,
mean that one?
20. It shifts you here.
Holy shit. What do you want?
You are
Holy
considered restrained.
But can I speak?
Yep.
Okay. That's
My
fine.
boy.
It's a telekinetic beam. But
Tell me it's
you're not
Aranvir's turn.
you're not paralyzed or anything. Nope, because I got 2 more beams. It moves 5, 10. Moves over here and takes a ray shot at Aranvir.
I'm lower than him though. Does he still see me?
You're under
What
a
the
flat rope bridge.
Yeah.
It definitely has line of sight on you. Slash GRD10. Okay, make a wisdom save.
Don't do any damage.
Okay, you save it. A familiar beam. Arvy's been hit with this one before. Dark
No
maroon
damage.
red, no damage, but you save from the effects. And in its anger, it hits you with another.
What?
Legendary actions, my boy.
No, it gets 3 attacks. Make a dex saving throw as Ironveer.
No, I don't want.
Yep.
I don't see it.
Nice. You guys are rolling like gods.
Am I fucked?
This time a green beam, one you haven't seen yet, shoots at you, but you just duke out the way with your flying. Karazikar.
It's mad.
Looks up, and his focus seems like he appears to have noticed now that he's turned around, faced Aranvir. He looks up and sees Elhorn's broken free from his petrification, his gaze piercing in his direction now, and his eye glowing with a shimmery purplish light.
His middle eye. Intent.
Oh my god, I need to zoom out for this shit. Fuck
I
me.
know so bad.
Oh, what have? Oh my god, Roll20 is so fucking finicky sometimes. Honestly. Give me a sec, I got booted. Apparently, pressing Alt kicks you out of the fucking game, even though you need to hold it to zoom out. Seems good.
Balanced.
Yeah.
How far can I socket spells reach?
You don't know.
Because I'm like 60 feet away, if not more.
Yep. That's true. Funny how that works.
I'm a good absorber.
Oh, please. Alright, I'm almost. Alright, I'm back in. That took longer than expected. But. He is looking at Elhorn's way with intent. However. Actually. Yeah, fuck it. Ironveer's turn. As your ally falls into the bottomless pit that is Karazikar's Maw, Anvir, you're just off to the side of Karazikar. Wait, I need to check something actually. Let's see. Okay. The air elemental
Yes.
blinks out of existence.
What the fuck?
The purple keys!
Ironbeer's turn.
What's the nearest bridge other than that one?
There's one 10 feet above you, one 10 feet above that, and there's one 10 feet below. Yeah, 10 feet below you.
And the beholder is like 10 feet above me, or on the same level.
Yeah, it's like 10 feet up.
I will. How far is Angrove?
Make
Oh,
make a
boy.
perception check.
Is it gonna cost me
He's
any part of my actions?
So far, he's fallen. He's falling currently, and he's like 60 feet down from where he is right now. Okay, so yeah, he's like 60 feet down, and about 60, 70, about 80 feet generally from where you are. However, you don't have line of sight on him where you are right now, because the bridge is in the way. He's fallen that far down, so you're gonna have to move forward if you want line of sight.
With Aramvir's turn, right?
Oh, sorry. You're with Ironveer. I'm looking at Elhorn. So from Ironveer, 60, like 70 feet down.
Not worth it.
Ah, no, fuck you. I'll go and stand on the bridge that is 10 feet below me.
Sorry. If you were Ironveer, I got mixed up. That bridge is above you. You said you went under that bridge.
Yeah.
There is
okay,
a bridge over
so
here,
that's-
which is 10 feet below, though. This one. To where Angrod is. Where he
Alright.
was. This
That's all the bridges that there are
This-
that we can see.
that you can see. There's more below, but they're like
Okay.
so far down.
Then I will fly up to like there,
Mhm.
stand on the bridge.
Yep.
And what way is the beholder facing right now? Like,
Towards Elhorn with his main eye.
then I will. I don't know how that will work, but fuck it. I'm gonna cast Arcane Hand and push him against the wall.
What'd you do?
Use the Forceful Hand and attempt to push the target 5 feet plus 35 feet in a direction.
Arcane Hand. You create
And
a
then-
large hand of shimmering force and an arc. Where's your hand? Okay, this looks like a Bixby's hand.
Mhm.
Okay, what do you want it to do?
To push the beholder into the wall. But like away from Aramir. So like
Like
into
towards
the entrance.
Like there.
Yeah. But he's not gonna cover the entrance, is he? Because he like not on the same level. At least I don't think he is.
Mr.
Oh
Hand!
my god!
Mr. Hand!
Is this hand considered large? It says you create a large hand. But I mean,
I would think it'd be a. I think it would be a large.
I think it would be a fucking.
okay, so what do you?
Yeah,
What's the actual attack you're making with it? Because it has set attacks.
yeah, that's the
Grasping
forceful hand.
Okay, forceful hand. Attempts to push a creature within 5 feet in a direction you choose. So you want to push it 5 feet into the wall, which would restrain it.
Well, yeah, I only need 5 feet anyway, but I can use it 5 times the. Wait.
If it's medium or smaller, you have advantage on the check. Make a contested athletics check.
Hand is +8.
Oh my god, I need to open up my shit again.
You roll first.
Let me tell you, beholder strength is not high. Okay, I rolled.
Well. Oh, okay.
Yep. You push it 5 feet over here against the wall. It's partially restrained. That does mess with its gaze a bit, slightly.
Partially. What does that mean? Partially.
Like you pushed it against the wall. Yeah, I mean he's restrained for now.
Yeah. Also. Hey.
He does not like that.
Well, I don't like him. Fuck him. Fucking cunt. Wait, I need to delete FG's hook. Where's it gone?
Oh, I see.
I wish I knew what Vine Dagger is. Fucking arrow. I guess that's just the dagger. Let's see if there's any bonus action spells. Action. Action. Action.
Oh, I hope it comes soon. I don't want to fuck up.
What are you doing here, as Aranvir?
I'm quickly looking through the spells, but it looks like he doesn't have anything.
Yeah, this is a pain in the ass having like half the people know here. But anyways.
I know. I'll move as close to the wall here as I can. Like it doesn't look like it, but I want to move as close to the wall as I can to that.
Okay, I mean you can push up against it like this.
Yeah, let's just see that works.
Okay.
That's him.
At the end of that, he is going to use a legendary action.
I thought I used it.
He gets them at the start of his turn. He gets them back. You're thinking of legendary
so-
resistances,
Oh.
which do expend, and you don't get them back. But let's see.
Jesus.
Oh, thank God. That's who I think it is, isn't it? It is. Thank God you're here. You can fuck up your hero.
Oh no.
Don't worry, you're actually in a pretty good spot.
I don't believe you.
Okay, let's do this. Yes. With a laser beam, he zaps the bridge where where Ironbeard is, trying to get right through to him. Obviously, you're in cover, so he doesn't see you, but it goes for the bridge, and the bridge.
Has a highest AC. It's thin as fuck.
No, it breaks.
Minimum 25.
It breaks, and Elhorn's gonna have to make a save. As it begins falling, make a dex saving throw, Elhorn. As it just like flops down.
What am I saving against?
The bridge fall, just being disintegrated from beneath you.
Oh.
These things happen.
Actually disintegrated. So it gets disintegrated. Aranvir's safe from the damage. However, the bridge collapses. Elhorn, you just save yourself on the bridge below, 10 feet with that deck save, you land on that bridge.
Do I take down?
Mm, no,
Okay.
you're fine. That's his legendary action for that. Angron's turn.
Right, I need to make that roll.
What are you gonna do?
Yep, make a deck save.
What's the dex save?
Okay, you luckily land on a bridge eventually after falling 60, 70 feet. So let's see how much damage you take.
1 death save. Worth of
Wait, what did I
damage.
say? 70 feet, so... Okay. This won't matter too much because you can't really go too far into the minuses. What's your max hit points?
67.
Okay, you're fine. You fail a death save, but you land on a rope bridge below, 70 feet down from where you currently are.
Natural 20. Here we go.
Natural 20.
Okay, you make a save. Um. Okay. At the end of your turn, Karazikar is gonna make another legendary action, its second one this round. And one of the eye stalks is gonna curve around and look into the tunnel that Nihal and Bosner's in. And it's gonna fire off a laser at Bosner.
Damn, longest eyes.
Fucking beholding.
Bosner needs to make a con saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh no.
As this flash of greyish light takes hold of your body, you are held in place, unmoving.
Yay.
You are now paralyzed.
Fuck. Okay.
And it's your turn. You get to repeat the saving throw. So make another con save to break out of it at the end of your turn.
Oh right, sorry. End of my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, don't break out. So the
No, you're
I'm paralyzed, so I can't move. But can I still do
No,
anything
you,
else? Or?
no. I believe
basically just
paralyzation. You
distance.
can't even cast.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can't
think
even
so.
talk. I'll just make sure.
Nah,
Well,
don't-
Niha thought.
She's not
See?
paralyzed.
I'm not paralyzed.
Fuck off.
She's been held aloft by a telekinetic beam.
Oh. Sorry.
You're
I feel thing.
you're considered incapacitated, can't move or speak.
Yeah, aye.
Yeah, and a bunch of other shit that doesn't matter right now. So that's your turn, unfortunately.
Yep. Okay.
Nihal.
Sorry, my turn order thing's messed up. Is that?
Yep, everyone's is apart from mine, so it's fine. You
That's
guys,
fine. That's fine.
I've got it covered.
So when my elemental blinked out of existence, have I lost concentration on him?
No. You still feel like you're maintaining concentration on something. You feel like... make an intelligence check. Or a wisdom. Either works. Wisdom's probably more suited, actually. You feel like the creature's there in some capacity, and you do feel like you are maintaining concentration on it. Yeah.
I'll tell him to attack.
Okay. You call out the order to attack, nothing seems to happen.
Hmm.
You still have your action, bonus, you still have all your stuff. Wait, yeah, I mean you can still talk. To try and break free if you want to,
Yeah.
you're considered restrained. Your movement 0. Yeah, you need to, at the end of your turn, Oh, actually, you don't get to break out of this. Huh. Okay. You don't get to make a save. You're just held there by a telekinetic beam emanating from an eyeball over here. And it's slowly moving you forward.
I wanna cast poison spray on him. I know it's
You're...
not gonna do a lot.
What components are there to that? If there's somatic, you can't do it.
DS.
Yeah, you can't do S. You can only do V.
So I can do nothing, really. Okay, that's me, I guess.
Elhorn.
My elemental is somewhere, but not here.
What does Elhorn do? The bridge just collapsed beneath you. You've caught yourself miraculously.
Okay. I'm gonna move there. How far is this? Fuck. Okay. And I will.
Roll 20 is really pissing me off right now.
Fuck. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers level 4 on him.
Sure. Go ahead and make your...
Actually, is drinking a potion a bonus for yourself?
It is for yourself, yeah.
Okay, well, I cast thingy mid jiggy anyway.
Ah, fuck it. Okay. Go ahead and make your rolls.
I did.
Wisdom save, what's the actual DC?
15.
He makes it with a 21.
Take 10 damage.
10 psychic. He kind of snarls and he says, "Ah, it seems you're working together to operate the red one. He dies now."
Create a healing potion.
Where is the red one?
4d4 plus
Through into the chasm and off to the left, flying.
Oh, great.
4d4 plus 4. I'm drinking my potion.
Okay. Yep, you can do that. Make your roll.
Okay.
Is this a greater, I take it, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly my max HP.
Wait, is this the one you tried to consume earlier and that didn't work?
That's Aramir.
Yeah. Wasn't
Different
it?
character.
That was him who did. Oh, yeah, sorry, you had. Yeah. My bad.
Jesus, how can you not keep track of this?
How can I not keep track of people playing each other's characters? I don't know. It's weird.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, anything
I was
else?
confused for a second. That's bonus, movement, action. That's me.
Okay. Karazikar. His turn. What does he do? What does he do? Oh, so let's see. Let's see. Those are. You are dropped by the eyeball, Nihal. You're no longer restrained. Karazikar is going to...
Why does it drop me?
You'll know in a
second.
second.
The
Don't
eye
worry.
in the caves closes.
I don't like it. It's going to do something worse.
hmm. He is going to attempt to... Wait, I need to see this shit. Oh my god, that's such a wall of text. Okay. He is knowing that Ironveer casted this hand. Wait, is this hand concentration?
Mm-hmm.
You begin falling
Mm-hmm.
because flies concentration. You begin plummeting into the chasm as Ironveer. So as you cast this hand and push it up against, your enchantment on yourself wears off. You've plummeted, coming up on well, it's 60 feet a turn, so just about 60 feet now. Let's see what the range on this shit is. Okay, that's enough. As you're falling and he's cackling, he's going to try and beam Ironveer. D10. Let's see. What did I get? What did I get? Ironveer needs to, whilst he's falling, make a con saving throw. No, sorry. Yeah, wisdom saving throw. Oh boy, this isn't a good ray. This is not what I wanted. Okay, he saves. He blasts you as you're falling with this. You save. His eyes curve around to the side, and he goes for Bosner and Nihal. So this is for Bosner. Bosner, make a wisdom saving throw. And you're fine.
Oh,
A pink,
he's at least way.
a pink ray blasts at you, and you manage to resist. Nihal, make a wisdom save. Damn, it's all wisdom, and all you guys have high wisdom. Yeah, he's blasting you guys to no avail. All of you are making your saves.
Some of us have high wisdom.
His eye is going to shift.
Which eye exactly?
His main eye.
He
Wait,
is held in place.
let me read this first. He shifts it. Actually, I fucked up. I don't get to shift it. He gets to do it at the start of his turn. So he keeps it in place. That's my bad. But Ironveer, it's your turn. Currently plummeting. Make a dex save to see if you land on a bridge on the way.
I wouldn't want to.
Do it. Nope.
It's fine. How far am I from the beholder then?
60-ish feet.
Ah.
Actually, more. It's more like 70 feet because you went 10 feet below to get under the bridge.
But then I was on the bridge. So I fell from the bridge.
No, you were under the bridge. Elhorn was on the bridge.
No, I stood on the bridge to cast the hand. That's
Okay,
fine.
well, instead
Doesn't
of
say anything.
disintegrating the bridge,
There's no bridge, it's fine.
he would have disintegrated you. So you want to go back and reroll that?
Nah, I'm fine.
Sure? I'm
Yeah.
happy with that.
Nah.
Alright.
What does creature have disadvantage with being restrained? Or what's the bonuses to that?
It says speed becomes 0, Attack rolls
Mhm.
against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, and the creature has disadvantage on deck saves.
It's interesting. I need to read this wall of text for the fucking hand. Can I?
May as well keep this up.
That's force bad me. Your command mimicking movements. It looks like I can just move the hand or it's telling what to do.
You can move it.
With
You can
the
use your
action.
bonus action to move it, I believe.
And what if I want to do something with it?
Then
Because it still has.
well, let me see the spell. Let's see.
It's a fucking struggle, like.
Okay, that's a bunch of shit. You can. Okay, when you cast a spell, and as a bonus action on your subsequent turns, you can move the hand up to 60 feet and cause one of the following effects with it.
Okay, so I can still use one of the effects. Yay! Do.
Yep, you can use your bonus action to do one of these hand techniques or whatever.
So, what did you decide? What size is the hand? Large.
I mean, it's the size that it is, I guess. It doesn't really matter.
Hmm. Okay. The hand is gonna fucking fist him.
Alright. So what's the technique called? Forceful hand? No.
No, the
Clenched fist.
Clenched fist.
Okay.
Within 5
Make a
feet,
make a
any
spell attack with Iron Veer. D20 plus your spell attack modifier.
1d20 plus 9. This guy's fucking. Ah, no, I didn't mean that.
It misses. Well, you get advantage. No, you don't, because you take. It's not
Not
restrained.
even.
So you fail. Yeah, you come to punch it, and as
It's
the
supposed
hand.
to be 9, not 7. Does 18 hit?
18 just hits. You're lucky.
Yeah.
48. Come on, man. I know you. This is a character you don't play, but fuck me. This
I
combat's
accidentally
going at a
pressed
snail's
enter.
pace.
Yeah. 48.
48
levels
force
of die.
damage.
I did cast. Okay.
Alright, you deal 13 points of force damage, and Karazikar is no longer restrained.
Does it push him back? Does it not? What does clench fit do?
You punch him. Is that you?
Yeah, that's just the fucking hand. Okay, calm down. Aaron Beer is gonna cast a level 5 fireball.
In midair, this is going to be disadvantage.
Yeah.
You're literally plummeting. You can do it.
Let's see what the
Where-
chance is.
Are you alright? Are you casting a spell? If
Yeah,
so,
fuck it, why not?
if so, where?
Why? Why where?
Because you need to hit a target and it's AoE.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna catch your
Well.
hand, may catch your friends.
20-foot radius, I thought of that.
I don't know if you can self-detonate in midair. You might have to hit something solid for it to explode.
Well, thank god the beholder is pushed against the wall.
It's
Yeah.
not pushed against the wall. It's no longer
But
restrained.
It's next to the wall.
Sure.
20-foot radius.
Come on, man. Decide,
Fucking-
please.
Fireball there. So it hits the good old beholder.
Make an attack roll with disadvantage.
Firebolt or fireball?
Fireball. A ball of fire.
I believe Fireball is a
Uh.
template spell. However,
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know if you actually make an attack roll with it.
No, it's dexterity save.
It's a deck save. But, okay. Karazikar gets a deck save with advantage.
Wait. Upright. Play. Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Are
Isaac,
you
before
done?
you ask, I'm like 80 feet down.
So I don't have to
Oh,
roll
Jesus.
for it. It's just hit.
Well, it depends. Where are you throwing it? God, dude, please. Please, this turn's went
But
on
now
for like
everything
10
is rolled
minutes.
because like I should have fucking held him in place. He would have fucking right there, whatever it is.
Okay, you're trying to throw
Well,
next to him. He saves. He rolls a
Yes.
21 and a 20. So you get him on the cusp of it, and he takes half damage. Roll damage.
I'm seeing it was level 5.
Come on. Let's go.
16 damage. Nothing.
Okay, he gets grazed by your fire. Takes 16 points of fire damage. Is that you?
Yes.
Takes his legendary action to zap you on your way down. I believe. Yep, the first one of the round. Okay, so D10. Please don't be a wisdom one. Okay.
Wisdom.
Make a strength saving throw.
I might as well kill myself. Aramir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, a beam of blue energy comes down and grabs you. You're currently being held aloft, similarly to Nihal, telekinetically. You're no longer plummeting. You're 60 feet down, however, and you're restrained.
Yeet.
Bosner's turn.
Con save.
It is a con save, my friend.
That's all I can do is fail.
That's a fail, man. Unfortunately,
you
you're
say
just
you're a bit-
you're paralyzed.
At least I'm not turned to stone.
Yeah, it's
Which is
slightly
what I thought was
better.
gonna happen.
Slightly better than being turned to stone, but you're just trying to break free, even with your okay constitution, I guess.
Oh, wait.
Although Karazikar mocked your character's constitution bonus for being a dwarf earlier.
I shall have my revenge.
My turn hasn't been, has it?
And he says, and Karazikar calls out as he holds Armveer in place and Bosner tries to break free in Undercommon.
Don't understand that.
The NPC dies first!
Don't understand that.
He heard it.
It means Armvir, yeah?
No, it means me.
And Nihal, it's your turn. Oh, sorry, at the end of Bosner's turn, whilst he's got Aranveer aloft, restrained in place, he's gonna take another laser beam at him with his second legendary action of the round. Oops.
Wisdom.
Are we
Wisdom.
not forgetting
Wisdom.
someone, Jordan?
Are we?
Yeah, congrats.
It's not been your turn yet.
I'm before Bosner, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so, aye.
Apparently it's... Wait, what happened here?
What have you
Ironveer...
done to me?
Oh, Angro, sorry. You should be going... You should have went before Bosner. So make your death save. Whilst
Okay.
you're lying in a pile on a rope bridge, battered, bruised, your wings have retracted back into your body.
He's got wings.
Yep, he had them for a whole 6 seconds.
Reluctant.
As he heroically flew up to Shedrack and got blasted by a cold ray.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
get ready your Fs, guys. Okay.
Roll the fucking dice.
Ready your Fs.
Oh!
Oh, 2 saves, 2 fails. No one's
Oh, is that
helping.
it? 2 saves, 2 fails.
Yeah, he's on 2 saves, 2
Fuck.
fails.
You're gone, buddy.
Uh,
You're gone.
Bosner, you couldn't break out, and then ended Bosner whilst he's got Armveer restrained. He casts his beam, which is not a good beam for you, my friend.
Wisdom.
Nope. Let me just tell you the now.
Oh, okay,
It's a
dex.
dex, and you have disadvantage because you're restrained.
Who is it me?
Aranveer.
Oh, fuck. Oh god, that's terrible.
Okay, this is not good for you.
He's got a ball in his stomach.
Oh well.
This is far worse than turn to stone, I'm afraid. You take full 53 points
Holy shit.
of.
What the fuck?
Wait, what kind of damage is it? Force damage. As a beam of dark, dark purple energy with lightning crackling all around it comes down and slams into your Ironveer, encasing your whole body in electricity, which slowly starts to turn to plasma. What's your hit points at?
Like -30.
Your whole fleshy body turns to ash.
Oh, he's
You're
dead.
now disintegrated. And Karazikar calls out and he says,
The NPC is dead.
he says, ah,
White mage.
the combat
white
phase
mage.
will go much quicker without you having to micro the NPC.
There's no disintegration, so I think one of those will work.
Now, using Jordan the GM's notes, I shall finish the rest of you off. And Nihal's turn. And like all of Ironveer's items start like clattering downward into
Oh
the
no!
pit.
The egg! Save the egg!
The fucking egg.
He's got the bag of holding.
Yeah, but as long as it doesn't turn us out, we're alright. Get it later.
Nihal's turn.
I would just like to say I'm grateful I'm not the first to die tonight.
You might not be the last.
I want to shape
Shape, okay.
to a giant spider.
Okay, sure. Let's see. You can drag it out, I think. You've got the rights. Also, did you notice I made you a hawk totem?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Nihal Beast Forms. Giant spider. Here you are. Oh, that's not very giant. Oh, that's not very giant. There we go. I'll say you push ahead because Bolster's kind of in the way. Wait, if I move you to the... Do you have vision as it?
Nope.
Hmm.
Can you not just give me the giant wall spider? The token for the wall spider. Is it not the same?
The tokens... Let me see.
Because the wall spider was working.
Okay, does the wolf spider work?
Yep.
Alright, so what I'll do is I'll change the token stats over... Oh, the wolf spider's quicker, but the giant spider has more hit points. So it has 26 hit points, so I'll change it on your token. It has 30 feet of climb, 30 feet, and it has 14 AC. 14 AC. Delete this. You're now a giant wolf spider.
Yes.
What would you like to
So is
do?
the beholder close to me?
Yeah, it's like right next to the entrance, like half of its body's literally covering half the entrance. Its eye stalks just writhing around, all of them looking at you and twisting and turning. It just watched
I
you
wanna
do that.
bite.
You wanna bite?
Yeah.
Do it. That doesn't hit.
Fuck. And
Do you get any
Can
do you get multi attack?
technically, web. It says recharge 6.
No.
5, 6.
It should say maybe you get a let me see this sheet. You might get to make more than one bite attack. No, you don't. So you can
No,
either
okay.
web or you can bite. Yeah, what would you like to do, bud?
I want to spit a web on him and put him on the wall.
You've used your action to bite him. You can only do one or the
Okay.
other.
So that's.
You've got movement and you can climb on the walls if you want.
I'll move down.
Okay, you move downwards. We'll just put you there. And how far down?
20 feet.
Okay, you climb down 20-ish feet. Its eyes, a couple of the stalks track your movements. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. Elhorn, your turn.
Man.
Oh, the hand is gone. Boop.
Indeed.
Just like Iron Beer.
Fuck's-
So you've got an ally paralyzed, one being disintegrated, the other on the brink of death, 60 feet below you on a bridge. What do you do? He's almost directly below you actually. 60 feet.
Just coming from the top rope. Just break my spine.
How big is the beholder
Considered a large creature,
in dimensions?
like 10 feet 5 feet radius from the middle. So 10 feet
Let me
wide.
let me just read it. Something.
You got something creative.
Shrink it down.
Draw a card, you pussy.
Yeah.
Oh god, don't.
Can I use? Oh yeah. And what action would that take?
I believe
Bonus.
drawing a card. It should. I've got the item.
That's a bonus action.
Well, let me see.
It should say
Draw 2, you pussy. Go on.
you have to declare, and you can only
Yeah.
declare up to 3 before you pull them.
It doesn't say what action does it say. I'm reading something else. Oh no, and I can't do that.
I just get images to like the Critical Role Battle Royale. And fucking Grog fucking draws the 5 cards and the knight shows up.
Bum, bum, bum,
I
bum,
will.
bum, bum, bum.
What order should I do it?
Do the first thing first.
Drawing
Let's
cards
go.
is probably an action. Because there's an after effect. Usually magical in nature.
Doesn't say it though, does it?
No, but I'm saying.
Oh, fuck are you?
He's God.
Literally God.
If only you had the GM's notes, you could win this fight too.
Yeah, you don't have Karazikar's GM notes.
How's the beholder looking?
Beholdy.
He's looking pretty decent. He's, not,
The giant
he's
floating
taking
laughing
taking
eyeball.
like a fair amount of damage. You wanna? I'll let you perception check as a free action.
Okay.
I'll give you more information if you roll well. But you need to really speed up your turns, bud. You're taking a long time. Nope, you're not really sure. He's definitely taking some damage though.
Give me 3 cards.
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
You declare 3 cards.
You
Alright.
I only need
He
one.
died because of the cards and not
need a
because
wish
of
card,
the
and you're not going to get it. You're going to get a fucking banishment card, whatever it is.
You guys are so fucked actually. Let's see.
Draw the knight, draw the knight, draw
I
the
could
knight.
just run away once I get free. Leave you all behind.
Alright. Here's what you do. Roll me a d21.
Oh, okay, it went through. I like the bit.
Okay. So you
Weird,
pull,
it didn't show me that in a 3D dice roll.
I
weird.
wonder why.
That I don't like the sound of that.
Oh.
Okay, so as you pull the first card, you see on the front of it is a King of Spades, and it flashes, and you.
Go back in time.
This isn't good. And all forms of wealth, jewelry, money on your body suddenly begin to disappear and disintegrate into the ether.
I'm just poor, it's fine.
Everything apart from your magical items are lost.
That's just rule 3. That's
Oh,
not
fuck,
really
no.
hard, man.
All forms of wealth that you carry or own other than magical items are lost to you.
What about equipment?
Gone.
I mean, gear.
Gone.
Shield?
Hmm.
It's not magic, it's gone.
It says wealth here. Let me just see what that is. Equipment. Gold, coins. I think it's just gold and jewelry and things like that. I
That's
don't.
alright. You've killed the bank already. So
So all your shit is gone, and roll me a D.
20.
Actually, roll me a D22. I kind of fucked that one there. It's easier just doing a D22 and re-rolling than like calculating this.
It's lagging. I did roll.
4.
Oh no.
You pull out the Jack of Diamonds,
Oh no. Jack? No.
which is, I
Joker,
think
maybe.
it sounds good.
Hotel? Trivago.
You get to, as you pull it out, you get to increase one of your ability scores by 2.
That's alright.
Hell yeah.
The score can't exceed 24. So
I'm
what,
not even
on
close,
the spot,
baby.
what do you want to do? Quickly increase your stats.
Uh,
One score by 2. You don't get to split it.
Yeah, let's do con.
Okay, your constitution goes up by 2. You feel hardier and stronger. Roll me another D22.
Can I? Oh yes, I can copy and paste. Hell yeah.
14.
I think we had
14.
14. That was the first.
Yeah, roll again. Reroll. 12. You pull out the king of clubs.
Wait a minute.
Come on.
Also known as the Void.
Yes! Goodbye! Fucking goodbye, Ellen. Jesus Christ.
This black card spells disaster. Your soul is
Holy
drawn from your
fuck.
body, and
Oh, that's
your
just
soul leaves your
terrible.
body, and you lose consciousness for a moment. A white flash, and suddenly you're trapped within a dark void. No idea where you
Oh.
are. You walk around, and it appears you're
God.
contained within some glass prison.
I live, bitches.
Your body hits the ground.
You lived. You're gone. You're in like a random plane or something like that.
You don't
In a
know.
prison?
You
I'm
don't
saying
know.
like out of the game. I'm pretty sure like you get transported to one of the 9 hells or some shit, and it's like, yeah, you're just there in a space.
It's not that, but I don't
Is
want
it
to
not that
say.
one? Okay. Oh,
I'm living.
okay.
because the campaign continues.
It
Without-
does.
Ish.
Okay.
That was worth it, Shabba.
Yeah, it was.
You got that con
TPK.
boost.
TPK.
Karazikar. Karazikar is going to
Bye, buddy.
zap Elhorn while he's down. Fuck it, why not? His body.
Zip.
It's fine, my Soviet level.
Actually, is he? What's he gonna do here? Okay, he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna move 20. Suddenly, your air elemental spawns back into existence.
Fuck.
Boop!
It's a funny looking air man. Okay.
It's a spooky one. Actually, the air elemental would have got an attack of opportunity there because he would have beamed into existence as he moved. So if you want to roll a slam attack, d20 plus 8 to hit.
Would a spider not get some as well? No.
She was 10 feet below,
Okay.
so she doesn't have reach, I don't think. Do you have reach on your bite?
Second.
Plus 8. 8, so that's 19. So the air elemental actually hits.
Yeah, it needs to be 5 feet.
Okay, so air elemental hits. So roll your slam attack damage, whatever it is.
Second.
Boy, it's almost like splitting the party and engaging in a beholder fight was a bad idea.
It's almost like me getting paralyzed and not able to do anything. It's just a
Yeah.
terrible idea.
Yeah, that's bad rolls. Everyone else rolled well, for the most part. 16 points of damage. I mean, the Beholder's bloodied at this point as you punch him. As the air elemental punches him as he moves away.
Well, it says that it got multi-attack.
Yeah,
Is
but you
that-
only get one attack as a reaction.
Well, it's your attack action you can use, eh? Or is it?
Actually,
Oh my god, I need to Google this as well.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
now that thing is just going to defend itself.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be able to order it because you're a spider.
But at least it's still on my side.
You should have summoned the spider elemental.
There's no spider elemental.
To make an opportunity attack, you use your reaction to make one melee attack. Multi-attack specifies that it can't be used in this way. Okay.
Ah, fair enough.
Okay,
Let's go.
can or can be.
Cannot.
I
Right.
tried.
Don't think he could. He's gonna move. He's gonna laser the air elemental and the spider. D10. In fact, you all get one each. How about that? So you get. So air elemental gets one. GR. This is for the spider.
How do you know they gets
Oops.
one?
What are you talking about? And Bosner gets one. Oh, that's not good. For
No, it's
you. Yikes. Okay, so
What again?
9 for the air elemental. The air elemental must make a dex save.
It doesn't hit.
It,
What?
it doesn't hit.
It's got 15 armor.
It does hit because it's not it's not spell attack. I'm rolling for random raise, not to hit you.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
what's your bonus to dex for air elemental?
+5.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't save. Okay, so it takes 10d8.
What?
Oops.
Takes goodbye, isn't it?
No, it's got 98 points.
It takes 42 points of necrotic damage. So
How much has it got?
mark that.
90.
Mark that off the token. Just minus and then.
Yeah, mark it on a piece of paper.
Okay, I'll do it. Minus. What did I do? Say 48.
40.
42.
42.
That's
Okay.
just it.
You're trying to kill my elemental.
You sitting spider.
Alright, so it has 48 hit points left. Okay, so spider time, spider laser. I rolled a 5, so you must make a con saving throw as a spider.
Fuck.
You take 39 points of necrotic damage as a dark reddish beam hits you as a spider.
Okay, the spider is gone,
Yeah, so what did I say
and I
there?
still get another 12.
So yep,
Yeah, yeah.
spider's gone and you're currently falling. I'll get your token back up in a sec. You're here below the bridge and you are considered falling at this point. Oh yeah, and the last beam, what did I roll for Bosner? A big number. Oh,
No, it wasn't.
oh, this is
Doesn't matter. Whatever it
this-
is, I'm dead.
this is stupid. You have to make a dex saving throw because you're.
Which will automatically fail.
Oh yeah, because you're. Wait, paralyzed.
yeah,
Is it
if you're paralyzed.
incapacitated? Yeah, you fail. So you turn to stone.
Yeah, goodbye.
You get to re-roll at the end of your turn to try and
I'm
come
dead.
back. Ironveer's dead. Angrod, death save.
I love how you're so matter of fact. Andrew's dead.
If I roll
Well,
a 20,
I just can't
and I
believe
don't-
how you guys approach this fight, to be honest. But I guess this is how it's gonna go.
Oh god, that's a save.
You fucking
Johnny
just
fuck.
saved-
Yes, Andrew. Yeah.
You are stable. However, you're still unconscious with 0 hit points.
Yeah.
But you're stable.
With 2 fucking fails.
I would just
so
like to say there hasn't been a heal in this entire encounter.
I just fucking
Hey,
got here and
I
got
know.
paralyzed. Okay.
I know. I'm just pointing that out. None of you have healed apart from Elhorn took a potion.
Did
I you fucking Iron Fury just got hit by a laser beam of death.
Bosner.
did I use my 5th level spell that I'm pretty sure I still had?
You didn't have any 5th level
No,
spells.
they're not. Fuck. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
you said you didn't have any.
I couldn't remember. I might have had what I thought I might have one. That's fine. Right.
Bosner, you get to re-roll your wisdom save throw to stop being a statue.
Wisdom save. Oh god.
You break out. You're
Fuck you.
you're unrestrained, you're fine, however that's your turn.
Ah, fuck off.
It's at the end of your turn you make the roll, sadly.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm dead. He's going to focus 3
You
fucking
just
beams on me next turn.
break out the stone almost
I'm the
instantly.
only guy left, almost.
Nihal, you're free falling.
Oh, that's
I
sexy.
shout my elemental to save me.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
The elemental, you call out for the elemental and he dives down and grabs you with his 95 move speed. You were only started falling, so you were like, I don't know, like 30 feet down. So you still have another 60 feet of movement as this thing, what's his strength modifier?
One second. +2.
Okay, I'll say he can hold you, and he's moving at half speed from now on whilst he's got you grappled. So you have,
Well, I'll tell him to put me back on the bridge.
okay, yeah, that's enough, just enough speed for him to bring you back up to the bridge, and that's where you are now.
Okay.
'Cause
And
it
then
was
it should
60
be his
half.
turn now.
You still have an action, and I believe bonus action, because the commands are free
Yeah,
action.
it's a free action, yeah.
You still have an action and bonus action to use. I would definitely use them if you can, for anything.
How far is Angro from me?
I'm too far.
Or
He is like 60, 90 feet.
I need plus
How-
like the
How do
30
you
I'm
look,
away.
Bosnia?
I'm good. Well, not really, but I'll do. I'm only, like, yeah.
I use healing word on myself, level 3.
Right. Now is the time to break out your big spells if you have any.
I've been trying.
Yep, I know,
I'm
dude.
doing it.
It's hard. It's hard when half your team get incapacitated or killed.
Yeah.
That's 7
Or
point I
killed.
get back.
You get that plus your wisdom modifier back. 6, 7. So whatever your wisdom modifier is, plus 7.
3.
So you get 10 hit points.
It's not your spell attack.
Nope.
No.
Hmm?
Okay.
Spell attack.
And that's a bonus action.
Do you guys want to take it? Well, once you finish your turn, we'll take a quick break. So, yeah,
No, nothing.
you still have an
My
action.
other spells. Yeah, but all my other spells require concentration. I can't lose the elemental or it's going to turn against us.
Okay.
So that's me. It
Alright.
should be the elemental turn now.
It would be Elhorn's turn, but Elhorn, you're locked in a
No,
dark prison.
because you said that the elemental has got my same. What is that?
What?
Initiative turn.
Yeah.
she wants to attack with the element.
So it's
Oh,
me, and
that's-
then it's the elemental turn.
Okay. Do you have any ranged attacks on the elemental?
No, but I can make him move.
No, you can't. You've used all his movement.
Uh-huh.
90. You were 30 feet down. He used 30 feet to get to you, and caught you. And because he was holding you, his fly speed was halved, and you had 60 feet of flying speed remaining. So half that to 30. You wanted him to bring you back up to the bridge, which was 30 feet up. So that was all of his
Okay.
movement.
Okay.
He might have a ranged attack. I believe he has like a recharge ability, which is really strong.
Yeah, but I don't know how to use it. I tried reading it.
Okay, let me read this for you, because this might actually end the campaign if... Let's see here. Whirlwind. Each creature in the elemental space must make a strength saving throw, On a failure, okay, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but what is the space? Like around
Like,
the
what?
elemental?
Yeah, the elemental seems to be able to go and share the same spaces as creatures. So if you put it
Okay.
in, like inside the beholder with movement, you could use this.
Okay.
Right.
So then nothing for the element.
Yeah. Well, you saved your life.
Well, yeah, then fuck.
Okay, we'll take a 5-minute break. Come back for about quarter past, and hope
Have your new characters ready?
we'll see. We'll see. I really don't want this campaign to end because some of the coolest stuff is coming up, and we've had to wade through some shit to get there.
You should
It's
have
a,
thought about that before.
you should have. I'm not gonna have the kid gloves on when handling you. This is your. You made your bed. Sleep in it.
Kick her ass. Go for it.
No,
Try to
as
enjoy it.
always, that's Angrod and
Oh.
Ironbeard.
Listen, we're just getting the wheat for the chaff, alright?
Yeah. You
Those
guys.
that survive are those that are strong.
You guys might. If Bosner doesn't get CC'd anymore, you guys might win. Might be fine. But we'll see.
Okay.
Back in 5.
Right.
It's slightly foggy.
Ominous.
I came downstairs and it's like if I'm in Silent Hill.
So do we just give up on Elhorn then?
I guess.
Yeah, you two hash out your plan of action of running away.
I'm going to give it one good shot at this fucking thing and then run to fuck.
Hello.
Call.
Who?
Is that you, God?
This is God. I'm here to decide your fates.
Gladiola. Is that you? Can you come and fill me out?
Huh. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Take it everyone's here. I mean,
Trouble?
let's see how this story may or may not end.
Hmm.
Elhorn, you're, like I said, currently trapped. Your soul has been trapped within some object which to you appears to be an endless void. You literally watch your soul leave your body and shoot into the ether. There's nothing you can do at this point. And it's Karazikar's turn.
Oh no.
And he says, I warned you! Now you will not see how the campaign ends!
We'll get an epilogue, it's fine.
And he's going to try and irie you guys. Starting with 5, 10, 15. He's going to move 20 feet this way. He's going to irie Elhorn's body once, just for good measure. Because he doesn't know what happened there. He just thinks he's knocked out cold for some reason. Actually, he is omnipotent and for fall breaking. He might know what he just did.
Is he? Alright, okay.
Nah, I'm just kidding. That's just me being a
Yeah.
memer.
Fair enough.
He isn't actually.
Smite yourself.
He says, attacks on attacks on unconscious creatures have advantage. and he rolls a 7 for a beam on Elhorn, which is a sleep ray. So and then he beams the airbender.
Floaty boy.
The floaty boy gets beamed hard. Woo! Make a deck saving throw as an air elemental.
What number is it?
If an air element gets turned to stone, is it then just an earth elemental?
Whoa!
Yeah, 300 feet
Oh,
in the air.
come on.
What's that? +5?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, +5 doesn't save. So it's fuck. Rip. Air elementals can be turned to stone.
Oh really?
Yes.
They can be petrified, poisoned, prone, grappled,
yeah.
paralyzed, exhausted, restrained, etc. So he beams it randomly, it has no effect, and finally, Nihal, your turn to get beamed.
Okay.
Boom. Ooh, that's a rip! Oh my god. Fuck. Make a deck saving throw.
Oh no.
You're too lethal. You're too fucking lethal, you little lethal bugger.
I'm playing by the rules. That saves, so you only take half of 31. 15.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
15 points of force damage as a dark... the same ray that Disintegrate Ironveer hits you. And it's a dark purplish beam with lightning bolts just surrounding it and electrocutes your whole body, and you feel like your flesh just peeling from your body as it hits you. That's my turn.
wait a second.
Did your healing
What
word
kind
save
of-
you?
Yeah. What kind of damage is that?
It is force damage.
Okay.
Do you have a reaction you want to use?
No,
Okay.
it's not for force.
Angrod, make a religion check. Darkness takes over you.
God damn it!
Nothing happens. Bosner, your turn.
I got a shot! Wow. How far away is he roughly?
Angrod.
Oh,
Oh,
you
sorry,
can't. You
okay.
cannot save me, brother.
He is
Run!
like
too-
he's like
too
90.
far away.
He's
Brother
90
man.
feet away.
Okay, right. 4th level.
And that's just vertically.
Max fucking damage. Ignore
Okay,
that.
the cleric's got some tricks up his sleeve.
It's, what was it?
Con save.
Yeah, con save.
Oh, he fails the con save.
So it's 40 damage. 40 fucking
Oh,
damage.
he's not looking too hot.
Use your
Right.
destiny, whatever it is.
As you blast out with this, what spell is it? Shatter. Yeah,
Shatter.
this thunder's boom from behind him, just blasts, and you see him like
Okay.
grimace and like purplish blood pool from out his mouth,
Right, that's fine.
and he says, "I have seen your past, and I know you use that spell quite often."
That's because it's fucking good. Right. Next, not so much often than used spell for a bonus action. Spiritual weapon. Oh god.
Spirit
I
weapon.
cast it. That's the hit.
What level do you cast it
cast
at?
Standard 2nd level.
Second level. Alright. I think you have access to.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah, just drag it out
But I
wherever
must-
you want it.
Alright, yeah.
I believe it's 30 feet range though.
Yeah.
So it's like. Oh, you can get it next to him.
Where is it?
You can get it here.
Right, sorry. Yeah.
There you go. The spirit
I
weapon
missed.
attack misses though.
Well, you gotta try.
Yeah, you just it swings a miss, and you know the eye stalks juke out the way. Nihal, your turn.
I want to move the elemental inside the beholder.
Ooh, that's good.
Okay,
It's oof.
you move the elemental inside him.
And I want to use the recharge attack.
Yep, go ahead. What is it?
Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
It says each creature in the space must make a DC 13 strength saving throw, which it is weak to. It's not very strong on strength. Beholder. DC 13. He fails.
And then it takes 15 3d8 plus 2.
17 damage, nice.
Wait, he takes
What's
3d8 plus
Wait.
2.
Oh,
No.
15, right, okay. Sorry.
I
15.
don't understand what that means.
No. 15's the average damage of a 3d8 plus 2. So you have to roll the 3d8 plus 2.
No, it rolled at 3d8. It said rolling for 3d8 15.
Mm, no, you put like rolling 15 or something. When I'm hovering over it, it's not saying that was a roll.
Yeah.
No,
Was
it
a
says
roll.
the target takes 15 brackets 3d8 plus 2.
Yeah. The average damage of a 3d8 plus
Just
2
take
is
that.
15.
That's better. Take that.
Yes. It takes 20. Oh. Okay.
Oh, don't let this thing fall on top of me.
Is that you?
Well, if a thrown target strikes an object such as a floor or a wall, the target takes an extra 1d6.
Okay, so I think it pushes him out. So let's see, and is flung up to 20 feet away in a random direction. Okay, roll me D8.
1.
Roll me 1d8 to determine the direction you're gonna fling him. So you fling him upward, 20 feet. So let me just, yep, boom, right there.
Oh.
Over Aaron Fury's
Too bad
dust.
spirit weapons don't get attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I'll catch
Oh,
up.
you could have like hit him like a baseball. Oh.
Karazikar, anything else added to that? Wait, it doesn't hit a wall or anything.
Aaron Fury's corpse, dude. Come on.
Every time.
No,
Respect
went up
the
the way.
dead.
Went up the way.
And he's immune to being prone because he's a fucking floating eyeball. So, is that you?
How much movement have I left on the thingy?
On the elemental?
Yeah.
Let's see. 60.
Okay, I'll move him back to him
Okay.
inside the beholder. And I do it
You
again.
you can't. It's recharge. So
Oh, for
at the
fuck's
start
sake.
of your next turn, you have to roll a d6, and on a 5 or a 6, it recharges.
But I can still attack him with the other one.
I don't know about that. You can
Yeah,
either
because it's got multi-attack.
multi-attack, which is 2 slams, or use whirlwind.
Whirlwind is pretty good.
That's
So-
like experience.
You've still got
I'd
some
much
movement.
prefer. I'd much prefer if it was the Pokemon for Whirlwind and the substitute for a weaker enemy. But you know.
It's too late, we've already blown apart.
Oh well.
So he gets to recharge on his next turn, which is after me.
Hmm? Hmm.
The elemental gets to recharge in the next turn, which is after me.
If you roll a d6 and get a 5 or a 6,
Okay,
he gets it back.
so that's my turn.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, wait,
Did
wait,
you do anything?
wait.
I'm waiting.
Wait.
I've been waiting. I'm waiting.
The campaign can't end
You
if she
get-
doesn't finish her turn.
You get. Do you have any like bonus actions or that you can do, or is that moving that thing your action? Or is that it?
No,
It's
moving that
action,
thing's a
sorry.
free
No, no.
action.
Okay,
So,
right.
I'm gonna use Healing Word level 2 on you.
Hey,
And
Plus your
That's
spellcasting
a
modifier,
bonus.
which is wisdom.
3. There's
Yeah.
3 last time.
So you get 11
Nice.
hit points back.
8 plus 3, 11. Plus, I'm gonna use Cure Wound on level 2 on me,
Yep.
because that's an action.
Plus your spellcasting modifier.
That's pretty good healing.
Is it good
And
enough?
now,
It's
And now,
17
that's
and
me.
11.
I have legendary actions.
Fuck off.
which I am going to use. Karazikar does not like this elemental chasing him down. He will use a legendary action at the end of Nihal's turn to punch him in the face.
With his eye stalk.
Yep. And he gets a 4, so what laser beam is that? Slowing ray. Make a dex saving throw on your... Wait, I don't think elementals can be slowed. Oh, they can.
Can be what?
They can be slowed.
Slowed.
Okay, so make a dex saving throw on your air elemental. So d20 plus your dex save. Which is plus 5. Damn! What the
Oh,
fuck?
come on!
Great fail.
Fails. So what happens is your elemental speed is halved for a minute. It can't take reactions, and it can either use a action or a bonus action on its turn, not both. But it gets to repeat the saving throw at the end of its turns.
Well,
Elhorn,
it doesn't have actions, so that's
you're
fine.
removed from the fight at this point, so I'm just gonna delete you from the turn order. It's Karazik's turn.
Wait a minute.
Yo,
Is it his turn? Or is it...
It's
it's not a legendary action, that's fine.
it's his turn.
Yeah, let's go.
So he gets
Great.
3
Now
beams.
wait, I need to roll for the thing.
Hmm?
I need to roll for the whirlwind, whatever that is.
No, at
The
the
recharge.
start of your turn you do it.
Not at the start of his turn. The elemental.
It's not the elemental's turn, it's Karazik's turn.
Okay.
Okay, well, you never got it.
But-
Unfortunately.
But the elemental is after me.
It's on your turn.
No, it's after me. I need to roll initiative for the elemental, so the elemental has his own initiative.
Well,
I think we've kind of been using it just
we've
your
just
turn.
been playing it, it's just your turn, just for the sake of quickness, which hasn't really helped much, to be quite honest. Anyway, since your dude is slowed, he can't get a reaction and attack Karazikar, so he's gonna move away. This way. He's gonna beam the 3 of you.
Wait, what?
Oh, the angles.
Firstly,
Shit.
Air Elemental, I roll a 10 for it, which is not good for you. Air Elemental must make a deck saving throw. I don't think it matters even if you succeed. Unless I roll really badly here.
Oops.
What's that?
You take
Again?
your Air Elemental takes 76 points
Holy shit.
of
Oh,
necrotic.
the elemental is died.
Yep. Air Elemental disappears.
Oh.
Just lucky one of you guys ever tanked at 76 points. It's
Yeah,
rough.
thank fuck, that would have killed everyone.
Now Nihal's turn to get beamed. I believe you have to make a wisdom save.
Please.
A beam of pink energy beams towards you, and you hear the voice in your head in Undercommon, Karazikar. And he says, "Worship me. I am the divine. You must protect me from these intruders." And you're considered
Okay.
charmed. Oh, you have advantage against being charmed. You're a half elf.
Yeah, I
But
do.
doesn't matter,
Right.
because you did roll with advantage.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You still get charmed. So you're charmed by the beholder, which means,
Yeah.
which means, you can attack the charmer with harmful abilities, and the charmer has advantage on any ability checks to interact with you, and he's going to attempt to persuade you to attack Bosner.
On her turn.
What do I need to do?
Hold on.
Her turn.
Make a wisdom. Make a wisdom save. Oh damn, he's quite charismatic.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You just beat him out. So you don't feel the urge to attack Bosner as he commands you to, but you don't want to attack him either, as he is the Divine One after all, and he knows all your ability scores.
He also has access to the GM's notes.
Yeah, like he said. Okay, and he tries to hit Bosner with a beam. A 4. Make a dex saving for Bosner.
I'm not good at them. Oh no. Oh,
Nice. The beam does not affect you.
Oops, sorry.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, I was like, I want to resist this dexterity.
Angron, make a religion check.
Ooh.
Gladiola. Comment.
Gladioli, gladioli, give me the formioli. Darkness still continues to encase your vision. Roll me a d4 as well.
Oh no, the slaves are going to eat me.
Okay. Cool. You are out cold for 2 hours.
Fair enough.
At this point,
Is that a long rest?
someone you watch Karazikar eyes agape as someone comes up behind him and strikes him.
Yeah, that's my shot. I was gonna do that.
It's Hellhorn, motherfucker.
It's my sister! Yeah!
It is not your
Thanks.
sister.
It's not my sister!
The music.
It's your son!
So coming out
It's my son!
coming
No,
out
it's
of the darkness, you see a familiar figure clad in just the worst shit ever. Like absolute beaten up and armored, rusted gear, not looking great at all. It's Scylla Ryan, one of the old paladins you travelled with.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Has she still got that
Still
crystal?
Ryan!
she runs up and
You wouldn't fucking know her.
she let's see here.
She rolls her own fucking initiative and gives me one shot so I can kill it.
She runs up and doesn't have a weapon on her. She looks like she was one of this
Punch him in the dick.
with
Yeah.
immense force. She fucking punches him right in the back, and her hand sinks into his body.
Ooh.
Ew.
Like, are we talking like a sponge or like
And
you
she
should,
calls
like
out-
pierces?
She calls out, "Tears smite you, you big meaty fuck!" and just punches him right in the back. And he calls out, "Ah!" And he's just like, "This wasn't in the notes."
Mate, I was gonna kill him. She just let me kill him.
Bosner, your turn.
Sex smashing me. Okay. Right, I did measure that, so 20 foot was there. So I'm going to do that first. I've got a sheet for this. There we go. Oh. Huh. Just fucking rolls everything. 18.
Just
8
hits.
force damage. 8 force damage.
Mhm.
Is he dead?
Nope.
Fuck.
As he's preoccupied, all of his eye stalks turn to the back, seeing Silryan. For those of you probably your characters would remember, she was she was pretty cold, well, she was hot-headed, kind of a bitch, but she was
She just
hardcore
punched a beholder in the back.
with immense
Right.
force.
Is there any way I can kind of cast my shatter spell to not hit anyone except Beholder?
What's the AoE and shit of it?
Oh, hang on.
Hefty.
It's a 10-foot radius sphere.
You can
I
cast
can do
it
that.
on the south side on the bridge.
Yeah,
We'll shake
that's
the
fine.
bridge, and Silryan will have to make a dex save.
Well, can I cast it on like this area? So it's not really hitting
I
the
don't
bridge.
think it's self-detonating. Like,
Yeah, it just says it's
Use Aelhorn's
they're
body.
up from a point of your choice within range.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say you can do it in midair then.
Cool. Right, that's fine. I'm doing that again. Level 4.
Whereabouts?
Max damage.
Max damage.
Fucking fuck you damage.
So
Over here
what's,
somewhere.
what's the
So
deepest?
it's catching like this. Draw thing. So it's like not really hitting any of past halfway over him, you know.
Con save?
Roll con save, yeah.
Fails.
DC 58 for
So what's the
40
damage?
damage.
40.
5d8 max. So
As
40.
you aim out the shatter, you actually think to yourself, fuck it. And you point towards the beholder, and from within it, you cast it from inside of its body, and you see it begins to well up slowly, and its eye begins to pop out of its big meaty body, and
Catch
before anything else happens, it says, "Wait, you were in the notes!" And then it explodes.
Great. Yeah, fucking kill the holder.
And
You guys
the meat
did a-
just goes all over Silrayan.
Excuse me, who did it?
You guys.
No, me. I fucking did it. You all die. Nadia's going to save your asses. Also,
Check for an eye. Check for an eye.
yeah, catch the eye.
The eye's currently like in free fall.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fine.
I'll catch with my dead body, guys. It's okay.
Right, combat, what are you guys doing?
Watching this eye.
There's
I want to go where Ironveer is. How do I get there? Well,
You
where
can-
it was, so I can get the bag of holding.
Can you turn it into a spider? Crawl down.
Yeah.
the eye has descended into the darkness and you no longer see it.
If I move to the edge of this, what can I? Oh, there we go. That's better. Like,
Looks like an endless pit below with lots of crisscrossing bridges. And down there you see Angrod, like, you're not sure if he's dead or alive, lying on a rope bridge.
See,
can I make a really good medicine check?
And across from, not at this distance, no. And
Okay,
across
that's
from
fine.
you see Elhorn, closer to you than Angrod.
I'm-
Also seemingly unconscious on the bridge, and you're not sure why.
Can I get to any of these bridges easily? Or
Depends. What do you have?
Oh, do we have to fight
fucking
Silvercard?
nothing?
Well, someone at the start of the fight blew up the bridge, so. oops.
Yeah, someone at the start of the fight blew up the fucking bridge. What idiot would do that?
Some soulless fuck.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
So,
Silran calls over as well, and she shouts over the chasm to you all. As you begin to see slaves emerging very timidly from many of the peripheral tunnels and onto their various bridges,
cool.
looking very scared and confused. And then Silran calls over to y'all. Well, by fucking Tyr himself, I can't believe my eyes. It must be my lucky day.
Yes. Lucky. Thanks for that.
it's our lucky day.
Can you get down to Angrod?
She says, what about this one over here? And points to Elhorn, who's literally like 15, 20 feet away from her.
Oh yeah, so yes. Yeah, check on him first.
Okay. She walks over.
Do you know if we can get round to you?
She,
Some idiot blew up this bridge.
she looks at you and she looks over to the right, and she says, she says, I don't know, is your... She says, there's, there's 10 different shafts and some of them are connected to each other. I don't know if the one you're at is...
Okay, well, we need to get down to Angrod as well.
She says,
And
she looks
Did,
down.
did you see where the eye went? We need the eye.
We need the bag of holding.
She's like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Why?
The big eye in the middle of the thing. We need it to dispel the demons.
At this point, it's like descended into the darkness. You don't know if it's landed on a rope bridge below or if it's just went into the oblivion.
Okay, in that case,
She says,
Can
I
do
mean, it's
another
down there
quick
somewhere.
perception check?
She
That's
says,
fine.
she says there's a bottom to this chasm.
oh, that's fine. There is a bottom.
She says, look, I don't want to be shouting over. And then, hold on for a second.
Yeah.
Let me
So,
just check.
how do we get over to you, or you to us? I don't know.
She says, is, well, fuck if I know. I can't fly.
Yeah, we'll figure it out in a bit. See to Elhorn. I take a crossbow bolt, cast light on it, and then like toss it into the pit.
Okay, Bosnia, let's try an alternative way.
1 minute.
Okay, so what are you all doing? Sorry.
I take a crossbow bolt and I cast light on it.
Okay, you cast light on the crossbow bolt.
Just see if I can find a bottom to this thing, and then like I throw it towards where the beholder was, just like toss it, just so it falls like down the way.
You toss it down, and it clangs against the wall. It's clanging down. It lands on a rope bridge pretty far down.
Do I see an eye?
No.
No. Do I see an Aaron fear?
You see robes that Arenveer wore
Great.
draped over
Like,
one
there's
of the
Aaron fear. Oh
bridges.
fuck.
And what about the bag of holdings?
No prayer's gonna
I can
save him.
see. I can see Aaron Veer's robes down there.
Is the bag there?
I don't know. I can't see that far. Turn it an eagle. Check.
She
I
says,
don't have that.
she shouts over, "Here, your blood isn't waking up."
Just push him off the bridge. He's probably dead.
So,
I'm joking. Don't do that.
She's literally in the process. I was like kicking her off.
Don't. Yeah, we'll see if we can see what he's. I don't know.
She's like, "Hold on, I'll go this way," and she starts walking like southwest.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing roughly, but walk back along the corridor. And
I'll
then
follow you.
Look for other ways.
Okay. So you walk along, and you see some slaves, and like a couple of like human slaves sort of catch you in the peripheral, hearing the commotion, and you see that they look really confused and they're looking around at what's going on.
I
Okay,
go to the nearest one and I say, "You're free,
Just,
Yeah, but I need your help.
just
and we need your help.
it's like, what happened? What's going on? And
We killed the beholder.
Says,
We
what?
killed the thing.
The divine one is dead.
Yes, the divine one is. Divine one. Yes, the divine one is dead.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh,
They actually don't believe it.
persuasion +0.
Ah, see, this is when Aaron Pierre.
You're like,
Elhorn
no, you lie. There's no way.
We killed him, and we killed his little pet sorcerer as well.
You can go and check on the bridge.
You can check.
They kind of look at each other, and both of them head down the tunnel in an exhausted state, but very.
I turned to a different slave. Is there any more?
Yeah, there's slaves all around, and you can see there's
I
like
grab
a,
one or two of them
a small
and say,
group of goblins. There's like some elves, some dwarves, some humans, a couple orcs.
I grab dwarves
Uh huh.
because they're my height. Say,
Is this the moment that we've been waiting for?
have you seen my son?
He said it!
He looks really confused, and he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Okay, it doesn't matter later on. How do we get to other parts of the shaft? The big one, the big shaft.
He says, "Have you come to speak to the great divine one?"
The divine one is dead. We killed it.
Make a persuasion check.
I'll roll high eventually. Not that high.
He says, "You lie, you lie. The divine one will smite you for this."
Okay, while he goes to a dwarf, I go
says-
to an elf.
He says, "Have you come here to rob his hoard?"
He has a horde?
He won't like that. Not one bit.
Can we? Oh, well, no, but can you take us to this horde
No,
later
I
on?
can't be a part of this. He will kill me.
Listen, look. Do you feel under a spell anymore?
Mm,
Do you feel a WhatsApp message coming through the chat?
he
Is
says,
that what that is?
that sounds like a Discord. But
Yeah.
he says, "A spell? What do you speak of?" And make a. You don't even have to make a check. You can see his eyes are kind of glazed over, but it's kind of like flickering at this point. There's like
I
a
shake
weird
him.
purplish energy.
Wake up! Slap, slap, slap.
He's like, he's in like a bad way, and like literally loses like all strength as you're slapping him, and he's crumbling to the ground. It's like, oh, please stop, please.
Rest. You're free to rest now.
And he just like crumbles to the ground, and he says, there are a couple ways to Karazikar's maw. Descend further down, and you may find your path.
Can you show us?
He points in a vague direction.
We'll go that way. We'll find more slaves.
Yeah, you're passing many of them as you're like descending
Sorry,
down.
sorry. Prisoners with jobs.
Yeah, you
I
begin to
I understood that reference.
you begin to descend, and you're seeing a lot of the egresses in this perfectly cylindrical shaft are mostly slave quarters, and it's just literally carved out rough caves with bedrolls, really poor bedrolls. You go down, and don't see anyone you recognise. However, you eventually do come across another egress, which leads. You've got one that leads sort of southward, and one that leads northeast.
South?
Yeah.
Okay. You'll be heading south through a 100-foot long tunnel, and it connects to another peripheral shaft, which, unlike Karazkar's Maw, which is 40 feet radius, these are like 20 feet radius, half the size. So, as you get there, you hear a voice from above. Silrayen, and she calls you from a rope bridge about 40 feet up, and she's just like, up here!
And how do I get there?
There's a series of rope bridges and ladders that lead up.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I carefully test each rope bridge before we go on it. It's not going to fall.
Sure. Make a investigation check.
Why am I so shit every?
Eyes and ears have died in combat.
You're giving them the old tire kick
Yeah.
treatment. They seem fine.
Okay.
Um,
It's more the ladders I'm worried about. Well, anyway, whatever. I go for it.
you guys climb up. They're pretty rickety, but they hold your guys' weights. You're not like insanely heavy. Eventually you get up to her. Me and her are pretty high up, and she's she went. You could see she went back for Elhorn's body and dragged it. She's literally just dragging his body, and she just has it at her feet, and she's like, "So, what brings you here?"
Well, I thought we'd just take a wee trip, you know. What kind of bored of the easygoing life? Thought it sounded difficult.
She says, "All right, enough small talk. What's the
Well,
plan?"
let's go. Well, we need to find the eye of the beholder
And the bag of holdings.
and the bag of holding that Arenveer had. I think Arenveer's dead. Like, very
Arenveer?
dead. Yeah, the tiefling.
Oh, the devilish-looking one.
The devilish looking
Yep.
one. He was nice. He was a nice guy.
Well, it's obviously
Certainly.
by fate of Tyr he was to perish.
Shut up, tears not. Right. Where's Elhorn? We need to see him as well.
She
He
says.
he, he had a thing.
She also says. Wait, where's Elhorn? Did you say?
Angrod.
Angro.
No, Elhorn. We need to see if
Elhorn's,
Elhorn's okay.
Elhorn's right there in
She's
front of you.
dragging.
His body.
Oh, we're on that same bridge, right? Okay.
Yep.
Right. Well, can I do like a medicine check or something?
Give medicine check.
I'm not terrible at this. It was a 1.
You're like, you squint at him and you're like, is that Elhorn actually? Is this not like an inanimate object of some kind?
I take his helmet.
Take his helmet off and you see Elhorn's face.
No, I take his helmet.
Oh. Nihal, you notice with your passive perception that he's breathing.
Thank fuck, because I wouldn't know. I pick him up.
Mhm.
I assume Nihal like says the thing he's breathing.
Yeah.
Right.
Faintly.
Yep. And Silraen says, look, couple of things. This Karazikar, this beholder,
Uh-huh.
when he captured us, he seemed obsessed with something called the maze engine. So I don't know what it is, but recently he captured a prisoner and didn't put it to work as a slave, which is interesting.
The maze engine.
I don't know what it is, don't ask, but he kept
What's-
going
what's-
on and on about it.
What's an engine?
I don't know, it's just called
Okay,
the
then.
maze engine. Any more questions, Bosner, before we continue?
How do we get down to him when I point at it?
You're in like
Oh.
a completely different area. Like,
I thought he was up at Elhorn.
Okay, how do we get
oh,
back?
Elhorn, okay. She's like, look, shut up, right? She says, I only got a glimpse of this prisoner. This may help you on your weird quest, but it was made from metal and speaking a strange
Oh.
tongue. He keeps it high up in the maw behind lock and key, just below his
Okay.
dwelling in the ceiling.
Okay.
It might be worth a
Um,
look. If your friends are dead, then we should do that and with haste leave.
We need to check on Angrod.
Are you sure he's not just dead? That was a big fall.
I thought this guy was dead and he's still bloody breathing. So, let's go
Alright.
see at least.
She's like, fine, we'll check on him.
Some fucking
Plus, we need the bag
paladin
and
you are.
Uh,
This is why I became a cleric and not a paladin, by the way. Let's go.
okay, she's gonna make a navigation check.
Oh, Bosnia.
I'm gonna a navigation check, survival.
Survival.
I'm gonna ask every person on the way past as well.
Okay.
I've rolled so bad in the last
Yeah,
like.
you see she's wearing like battered and rusty and old armor, which clearly was not what she was wearing before, but she's wielding no weapon. But she begins leading the way and she's like leads you down and down and into the maw eventually once again deeper down and along the bridge that Angrod's body was last on. And at the end, the other end, about 80 feet or so away, is Angrod. And as you approach, his unconscious body still breathing miraculously on the bridge.
I go straight up and I cast Cure Wounds at level 3.
Okay.
So I'm nice that way. You
So-
get plus 3 to that.
So I get 16 back.
Yeah.
Um,
And you're
I-
right.
And as I come back, as I regain consciousness, I just shout, "You fucking bitch, Gladiola!"
Who the fuck's Gladiola?
Our old friend. What happened?
I exploded the eyeball. We need to find the eyeball.
And I look at it and I like see Elhorn over his shoulder, like, why don't you just revive him?
Yeah, good point. Why didn't I do that?
Why is he just over your shoulder like
No.
some sort of...
We've been
No,
dragging
wait a
him
minute.
for ages.
so it ends like,
wait a second. Wait a second. Not even metagaming here, but like I seen the paladin try to heal him.
she didn't try to heal him.
Oh, I thought she did.
No, she just checked
Uh,
on him. She just kicked him and was like, he's not moving.
And I look at, it's not lurking, and I'm like, it's you!
Sauron's like, oh, you, the weird one who just follows us from the shadows.
I tried to heal him.
So have you finally left the shadows?
I might go back in the shadows.
Well, that
She
was the
says,
worst roll ever.
You guys really made a dog's dinner of this, but I'm so glad you came.
Shut up, you. I rolled what's that? 8. You got Elhorn for 8 points.
Nothing happens.
He's not waking up.
light sinks into his body, and his wounds, which he actually had, do close. However, he does not regain consciousness.
Okay, he's not dead.
Can I do a medicine check on him?
Sure,
Or like investigation or something?
sure, make a medicine check. Well, what do you want to do exactly?
Well, I want to see why he's not waking up.
Make make an Arcana check if you're well, fuck it, yeah, make an Arcana check. You're proficient in Arcana. Okay, I was not expecting that.
You don't expect that one.
Sorry.
Because you rolled so high, 20 was the DC to actually get anything decent. It appears through scanning over his body has become a husk with no consciousness, and his soul has left the husk. And you're not.
I tell them that
Yeah.
he's empty, he's soulless.
He's soulless. Oh, we always
Yeah.
knew he was a bit soulless.
Yeah, well,
Is
there
this-
is not. It's just a shell right now.
Oh, okay.
What was the last thing he did?
He drew 3
Cards.
cards from his deck of cards.
Why the fuck would he do that?
Which, while he's unconscious, I take from him.
Is it still there?
Oh yeah. Do you take the deck of many things from him?
Have it. Fucking hell, have it.
Okay.
No, I say that fool. Play with things he didn't understand.
Okay, right. We'll, I don't know how to fix him. We
Right,
might-
I just turned the light. Oh, right. I like, where's.
And it's weird
Where's that?
because as you're rifling through his pockets, he doesn't have any gold or jewels or silver or any coins. But you do find his deck, and among other things, he's
He's
obviously
what, sorry?
his dick. But
Oh, bye.
you know, he has a few items which survived. He has his weapons, his armor.
I'm not sure he would have anything like that.
Yeah, it says literally just things with like monetary value and stuff. It didn't.
Yeah,
It didn't
the
say
weapons.
weapons or equipment. It says. I'll tell you exactly what it says word for word. This black card spells disaster. Your souls. Oh, I'm not even go into that. Well.
One for that.
Oh no, shit. Yeah, it's not that one. It's.
The King of Spades.
Jack of Diamonds.
Was it? No, no, no. It was ruin. I've got it.
It doesn't matter.
It says
It was
all
just got-
forms of wealth that you carry or
Yeah.
own other than magical items are lost.
Okay.
Portable
that's fair enough.
property vanishes. Businesses, buildings, and land you own are lost in a way that alters reality the least. Any documentation that proves you should own something lost to this card also disappears.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, ask Sorokan and I'll ask her, like, what happened to where's the rest of your paladins? What happened?
She says it's been fucking rough. She says
Tell
we
me
were
about it.
transporting the gem with the help of your shield guardian. As we were
Yeah, I
passing
forgot
by
that.
the southern end of the Worm Ravens, we were ambushed by that fuck who's been blown all over the place. Him and dozen of his Knoll slave minions ambushed us. It looks like they'd all been brainwashed or something. He was trying to get information out of us about the whereabouts of someone called the Maze Engine, which he didn't shut the fuck up about, but we had no idea what the hell he was talking about. Before long we were fighting. We fought hard, and we thought we'd escape. He was a bit too much for us, with his army of gnolls. Olaf took the gem and left the guardian behind to guard our escape. As we got to some cover, something happened to him. His demeanour grew dark. And with
Did
a
he
flash
touch
of...
the gem?
Yes, he had to.
Yeah, that would be it.
It was the only way, and we didn't want it falling into the hands of the beholder. But a flash of dark energy began to emanate from his body, and before I knew it, I was knocked out cold. When I came to, none of my comrades were to be seen, and I was being dragged back to this beholder's lair. And I've been here under his influence, worked extremely hard and under his charm for I don't know how long at this point, and only when he lost concentration of his charm when you guys engaged him, I gathered my senses. That's all I know. But he does. He kept going on and on about the maze engine and speaking to
Well.
various minions and sending them out on scouting missions.
Okay.
And he
Can we go down
locked away
now?
that prisoner. This could be useful to your quest, but I don't know.
Okay.
It must be powerful if this beholder was so obsessed with it. Since
will
beholders
find
have
it.
a penchant for being obsessed with power.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna find him later.
We need to find. Right. So our little story is, we went around, done some things, found out that demons are going to invade. Found out that there's a way to stop that, but we need the eye of the beholder and the egg of a purple worm. We have the egg. It's in the bag of holding, which is in
Somewhere
with
down
Aaron
the
here,
hall.
hopefully. We need the eye of the beholder.
It is somewhere down the
And
hall.
She says,
The
"Look,
book. She's got the book.
She says, I've worked here. I say, I've been a slave here for a while now and traversed these these large shafts for a while, and they do stop. There is a bottom to them. However, there isn't a bridge which leads you there. I reckon there's
can-
about 100 odd feet between the lowest bridge and the ground.
Okay.
There's a chance some of your items may be scattered across some of the bridges, but it's a fairly low chance.
Well, can we start with Aranvir's remains?
She says we can try, and you're currently in the center mall, and you can see
Yeah.
there's bridges about every 10-foot increment, which you could technically hop to.
Don't really feel like risking it.
I do.
Okay, go for it. I'll see you down there. Race you.
Who's
Uh.
coming with me?
Angrod, you're pretty nifty.
She says, Silryan says, look, I need to rest. That was all of the energy I had to put into that punch. She has 4 points of exhaustion, by the way.
Oh,
I look up and I'm like, I fucking fell a fucking 100 feet almost. Did you expect me to jump another 20 feet?
Yep.
Fuck
10.
off.
go for it.
If you're gonna
I
go bridge
take
hopping,
picture.
down towards where Aranvir's remains are, I'll say just make me an acrobatics check, and that'll be the base check to see how well you do in the hopping. It's not too
Cool.
difficult. They are only 10 feet apart, generally. However, you're gonna
Oh,
have
for fuck's sake, you tit.
to. You jump down, and as you land on the one below you, lose footing and begin falling.
You're right through the fucking
And
thing.
you guys see this. She just like, she gets ready to jump. She's angling it, jumps, lands, slips, and she's like falling back first downwards into the chasm.
That is why we shouldn't do shit like this.
Make a. Actually, roll. Actually, yeah, make me a deck save, Nihao. Let's see how far you fall before landing. Okay, you fall 20 feet. Before hitting no, sorry, 30 feet before hitting another thingy. So that is how much points of bludgeoning damage? Ooh, what a high rolled. That's 18 points of bludgeoning damage as you land onto a bridge, a few bridges below. You're gonna see she just begins falling, and none of you react. You're just like, oh fuck.
To be fair,
Whack.
I
How
did.
many?
18.
Okay.
I like, I'll just real
Am
walk.
I anywhere close to Ironbeard?
Make a perception check. His body doesn't exist, by the way. It was disintegrated.
I feel like I'm the only
Yeah,
one that
roll
can.
Well,
something, yeah.
his remains.
Yeah. You can see the end of this bridge actually. There seems to be like a rope draped over one that you saw before, draped over the bridge. It's a bitch when you guys can't fly, isn't it? a rope draped over the bridge, and you can't see much else. There might be some stuff over there.
I'll go check.
Okay. You go and have a look, and you see there are a few of his items there.
I need the bag of holdings. That's all I need.
The bag of holdings not there.
Is there?
Hmm?
Is it there?
No.
No.
Mm. I need to go down.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm going the other way.
There.
I seen her land, stand up, and go investigate, and I go right. I was like, right, take us to as low as we can go, please.
Okay, you guys are gonna spend some time traversing. I take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Slowly.
Okay, Sarah. Yeah, like Sarah has to. She's really fucking slow. She's like just going at a snail's pace here. But she's like dragging herself. She's trying to lead you guys, and lead you down. Yep.
I go at I help her like
Oh,
Yo.
like give her a wee shoulder. Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean that speeds it up a bit. I take it if you don't see the bag of holding, you don't want to see anything else on Aramvir's wear.
I
body.
can't remember what Aranfir had.
He had an interesting ring.
I can tell you. Okay,
Tell me all I need to know.
so where his body was, you see the spell book. His spell book is there, draped under his robe, along with a ring. His ring of protection.
I'll take the ring of protection and I'll
You're
connect.
you're nowhere near me.
And
Shut
his
up.
and his helmet. And you hear under the robe as well a muffled voice saying, "Oi! What the fuck's going on?
Okay, so
Hello?
I'll
Who is
take it.
Hello?"
Yeah, I'll take out the trinket.
Okay, so yeah, you see his little mimic tankards there talking. He says, "I'm thirsty."
Yeah, just wait. And I want the spell book.
Okay, so you have a spell book, Ironveer spell book specifically.
And the ring.
You have the Ring of Protection. And, yeah. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of you, you begin descending. And I'll say for the sake of this, through the slow speed that you're going at, you're bumping into some slaves. However, there seems to be more of a frantic demeanor to a lot of them, and a lot of them are ascending upward, trying to get out of this place.
I say to pretty much all of them that pass, your master's dead. What is the maze engine? See if I know anything.
You ask her about the maze engine to some slaves. Make just make a base charisma check.
So roll d20.
Ye-
Oh!
Damn.
Hey! I'm charismatic today.
You find one who apparently was pretty close to Karazikar under his charm ability, and they have caught wind. It's a female elf with very light skin, blonde, long hair. Looks like if they were dressed up a bit better, they'd have some, not nobility but aristocracy kind of air about them, and they seem really grateful and happy that Karazikar is dead, as she's caught wind now, and she says, "The maze engine, yes. He
You know what it is?
he spoke of it.
Yeah.
I do not know what it is, but
Do you know where it is?
I helped him retrieve something which apparently knows the way, and he's been trying to interrogate it. It's in the upper echelons of the maw, in a prison.
Right. Come with us. You can show us that in a bit.
Oh, I must get out of here as quickly as possible.
You owe us your freedom. The least you can do is help for a while.
That's the opposite of what I like. Turn the boss. and I'm
Sauron's
you're-
like,
I turn around and I'm like, you're free.
yeah.
Go.
I'm not saying just like I'm just saying
Yes,
she could help us for a bit.
Sauron
She
turns to you and
So
says,
we did just free her.
I'll take you to it. He says, I know the way upwards. It's fine. I'll take you. Go.
Do you know anything else before you go?
About what?
Well, what was it he was interrogating?
A, a, a strange creature. Small and mechanical. Spindly limbs. Almost like it was made of pieces of clockwork.
Okay, thank you. Have a good time on your way up. Bye.
Starts limping and just dragging their way upwards. And
If she was nice, I would have hit
You
you.
owe
with
us
it,
your
but no.
freedom. I grow remembers that sentence. You owe us your freedom.
yeah,
But she does.
you have gained negative
You
karma.
don't free slaves to make more slaves.
I'm not slaving them, but they can at least like
Okay,
you're
so
free slaves. They can at least like cook you some food or something.
Sauron begins taking you downwards and downwards, and crossing the maw over and over, looking for more of Aravir's belongings, until you get to the very bottom of the maw, which you can see, the very bottom of the pit, and most of the pit's been dimly lit up until this point, and you look down, and there is some vague light. Those of you with decent dark vision can see there is a bottom to the pit. However, there's no more ways to walk down, and the bottom is about, it's hard to say, make a,
Can I catch up with them?
yeah, we'll say eventually, like you crisscross, and you've been below them at points, and at points above them. Looking, you guys keep like almost crossing paths, and eventually you do one of you waits on the other as you collect each other, and at this point you're all together, gathered up, what remains of your party, and you're at the bottom of this pit, and I'll have one of you make a perception check, or maybe all of you make a perception check, including Silrayan. Perception. Oh, she has a bonus. Feels good, man. Damn, you guys suck.
He is returned.
So, Silrayan says, look, if you take a closer look, you can see it's pretty far down, but there's a bottom to it. And you guys, Bosner, you see something gleaming at the bottom of the pit. And it's over 100 feet, you know that much. But the only way down looks to be... there isn't a way to walk, it seems. And Silran's told you there's no other pathways, and you've seen yourself. You've entered the bottommost bridge. And you can see around here, like in the peripheral caves, there was mining operations. But that's it.
Okay. I'll shape.
You shave.
I have lots of
Giant
rope.
wall
down where, so-
spider.
Yeah, that works too.
But first, before I shape, I want to check for traps.
On where? You're in the middle of a rope bridge.
Yeah.
Down.
No, traps.
I want to check if there is any traps down.
Oh, down there. 120 feet. Cool. Oh, that's a cool spell. That could come in handy. As you cast it, your vision glazes over with a greyish hue, and you look around for any highlighted areas where there might be hidden booby traps, any holes in the walls, any traps at the bottom of the chasm that you can't quite see to the bottom of, but you don't see any traps in the nearby area and within 120 feet. How long does
Okay,
that
then I'll
last?
shape.
It's instant, oh, so it doesn't last. It's more like a flash.
Yeah.
So you beast shape into...
Giant wall spider. and then I start to go down.
Okay. You know you have a creature with fly.
Yeah, but it doesn't have dark vision.
Good point.
Just have passive perception.
Okay, so you shape into a giant spider and the rest of you watch this. Anything you guys want to do?
And I want to make a web and start to go down
Oh,
so they
that's
can
cool.
climb down the web.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so you see Nihal as a giant spider begins weaving a web. Could you just make a dexterity check with your spider stats just to see like how good your web is?
Can I just say I'm going
Second.
nowhere near that fucking web.
Yeah.
I find a nice sturdy bit of the rope bridge. I get my own rope
Yeah,
out.
you can see she's.
I
You're not sure
Yeah,
why,
yeah.
because she never told you, but she starts making a nice web for you guys.
That's
and
fine.
starts
And I get my own rope out and I tie it as tightly as possible to the bridge.
Yeah. Silver
And I
End
say,
sees.
I'm going to,
sees
guys, I'm going to wait up here. You guys can go down, and then I'll not.
Silver End says, "I don't have the strength. This is your thing."
That's fine.
I'm like, I stay up here with her, like, I'm a bit sore still.
And she says she
Okay.
also says to you as like Nihal transforms. She's never no. Yeah. Did she meet? Yeah, she did meet you for a brief time, Nihal. But she turns to the rest
Yeah.
of you and like as she B shapes and goes down and it's basically like getting shit done. She just looks to you guys and says, "I like her."
Angrod, you need to go down as well.
Whoa, commanded him.
I'm not your fucking slave.
Oh,
Okay.
I start tying one end of the rope around him.
Okay.
You
I'm
need to
like,
go down.
I will hold it up so you don't fucking fall if that's what you want.
Well, that's what
I'm
I'm
not
going to do. I'm going to fall if I try. I will. I will just a big dwarf in heavy armor, wee spindly legs. No gonna happen.
Right, I will go. Fuck it then. Fuck you.
And I need to heal you if you fall.
Right, I'll start climbing down.
Climb the web with the rope around you.
Okay, you start climbing down just with the rope.
The web.
The
Oh,
web,
you
but
start climbing
I've
down
tied
the
the
web.
rope around you.
Oh,
He's
so
got-
for
he's-
safety. Okay.
Yeah, so he has a safety line.
I mean, the way the web is slightly sticky, so it's really easy for you to climb. I'll say make a either athletics or acrobatics check with advantage. It'll take you a little bit. It's your half movement. Okay, yeah, easily enough. You start descending. The web's actually really useful. The rope's always there just in case. And you start descending behind Nihal. Nihal's a bit faster than you. She reaches the bottom. Nihal, you reach the bottom. What you see is an empty pit. It's appeared it had no bottom, but it's about 150 feet down. And looking around, you do see there are some things scattered around. One thing in particular is gleaming and shining and giving off a glint.
is it the eye?
Do you want to go check?
Yes.
You go over. It's not the eye, but it's a black,
Oh,
a large black jewel,
Mmm.
and it's the
I
one.
don't want it.
It's the one you received from the deep gnomes for helping them at Mantle Dereth. You
Wait,
remember
what?
this one?
The one that you don't want to touch.
It's not that one.
Oh, okay.
This is a very.
Oh,
I,
oh, yeah,
I
I
don't
remember,
know
I remember.
that.
It's a.
Yeah, you don't know
It's
that.
called.
Know
It's called. What's he called it in his notes? Since we're looting Ironbeard's remains. It's called
That
the
is-
Black Pendant. It's like a
But I
very
don't know
nicely.
that because I was not with them.
Yeah, you were.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, you weren't.
No.
No, she
Oh,
came just after.
So you don't know what it is, but it's a big shiny. Meanwhile, Angrod, you slowly come down eventually after. Nihal, make a investigation check. You're looking for the eyeball.
Yep.
Go for it.
Just a second.
You're searching around. It's a pretty big area. You do come across the bag of holding.
Oh, can I make a kind of a web and hold it in one of my legs?
Sure, that's interesting. So you cocoon it up and you stick it under one of your legs. At this point, Angrod, you've descended to the bottom, and you see the shiny. It's
I'm like,
the only thing reflecting any light down here, really.
can I take a crossbow and cast light on it?
Yep.
I'm gonna do that.
Pyong, it lights up the area, and you guys above see this faint glowing coming from below.
Can I do an investigation check to see if there's anything else?
Yeah, go ahead, make an investigation check. Sure, looking around, with the help of the crossbow bolt and its light, you actually come across the eyeball.
I come across the eyeball.
There's a large beholder eye, purple iris, large pupil, and what remains of its eye socket almost acting like a tail, streaking off of the eye. And you also come across a couple of eye stalks.
Tasty.
And Nihal, you kind of walk over to Angro to see what's going on, and you see he's just come across these things.
Okay. Then I walk back to the web.
I'm like, do I notice that does Nihal like offer me up the bag of holding and put the eye in it?
Nope.
No, I didn't.
There
So
you
how
go.
are we going to get the eye back up?
You jump on my back. We go up.
First things
Okay,
first
stop, because you can't talk as a spider for a
No.
start.
Yeah,
Just
but if I
climb the
go
fucking
next to
webs.
the web and then I'll wait.
Okay. You see the spider go over to the webs and
Hey.
wait.
I don't know if Angrod is intelligent enough to understand. One of my hand is busy. What do I do? There's a
Spoiler.
giant spider over there.
He's not that fucking smart. Well, I suppose he's part wizard, but you know.
Also, Angrod, you see another little gleam. Since you've got your light out, something shining red.
though.
There's two right next to each other.
What the hell?
And
Is it his eyes?
squinting over about 15 feet or so away, you see the Helm of Comprehend Languages sitting there.
I'll take that.
hmm
And then can I go and check the pendant?
Yeah.
Because I don't think Angrod would have completely forgotten about this pendant, so he'd be a wee bit skeptic.
Yeah. You go over to it and it's a large black sapphire. And you can tell, as a rogue, this is worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm going to take it as well.
Sure.
So I'll name that black sapphire pendant.
In the meantime, I wait at the web.
And on
I
your way
shake my
over
leg.
there, with that investigation, actually roll me another investigation.
Is that for Nihal?
Not for you.
Oh, for me.
Nihal's
See?
waiting at the web, she's not investigating.
That's her own fault.
Oh, okay, you
We
know.
found what we need.
You notice in a little pile, something else is given off, refracting from your light, and it is the elven chain that you fought with Arvir over.
I take my current armor off and I put that on. I'm like, fuck you. Told you it was mine.
So Angrod gets this.
So, what did that make my
Put in
AC?
your inventory black pendant,
Yeah, I've got put black sapphire pendant.
and then put in brackets 2,500.
Oof. That's like a house in Skyrim.
You
Is that
also-
gold?
You don't know.
2,500.
Secret code, only the GM knows his notes. And
Yeah.
Karazikar,
Luckily, he's dead.
or is he? Okay. Would you like to continue investigating?
I
Yeah.
think.
You've been down here for a good 30 minutes now.
I'll start to go up then.
Have we found the eye? Anyone found the eye?
And I
Yep.
shout, yes, but I don't have a way to bring it up.
Tie it to the rope. I'll drag it up, dummy.
What about me? Dummy.
I'll throw the rope back. I'll maybe throw the rope back down. Maybe I won't. You'll just be nice.
Of course,
But
I'm
there's
still
still the
shot on the
web.
ground floor. I'm like, okay.
Just
So-
tie it. Put the.
Do you want, do you want the eye socket still on?
I don't know. How much do we need?
Oh, it was the big eye we needed, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Right, well, I take the rope off and I tie it around the eye gently so not the damage anymore. It's probably
Make a
damaged.
survival check. Yeah, surprisingly intact. Very surprisingly.
It's made of jelly. It bounces.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
very,
fuck.
it's very hardy.
Oh, you guys need to stop rolling for like default advantage. It freaks me out when it's a one.
You managed to tie like a decent enough knot around it. You know, it's kind of like a little rope basket.
I winch up and
Sure,
I dig it out.
you start wheeling it up. What's Angrod and Nihal doing at this point? Did you also take any of the eye stalks?
I'll
Might
keep
as
it.
well, for free.
I'll take a couple of eye stalks and put them in my bag.
Yeah, there was only 2, but yeah, you take 2.
I'll go up.
2 eye stalks, beholder eye stalks. Okay, Nihal she said she started going up, so you've been abandoned, sir.
Is there a web left for me to climb?
There is. Well,
There's the web,
that's up to Nihal.
but the web still there.
Yeah, yeah. It's stuck to the ground,
It's
so
not like I suck it back.
yeah, it's stuck down. You could have sabotaged it, I guess, but it's stuck down to the ground, so it's pretty tall. It's pretty easy to climb if you want to climb back up.
I'm gonna climb back up.
Sure, go. You've already rolled to come down, so I won't make you roll again. You come back up, and you all reconvene together. You've got the eyeball winched up, tied up. You've got your bag of holding. You've recovered some of Aranvir's items, and your 2 party members down, it seems, or 1.5.
So I'll shake back. And I check that the egg is still inside the bag of holdings.
You put your hands in and think of the purple worm egg, and you pull out a purple worm egg.
Good. Then I put the eye socket inside as well.
The elven chain was like a chainmail +1, wasn't it? No, that wasn't it.
It is a chain shirt +1,
Chain shirt +1, that's it.
and you don't have to be proficient to wear it.
Yeah. So that's 14 AC for me.
Wait, is that an improvement?
Like
Yeah.
6. Like 6 more than you had.
That's a hard oof.
That's a hard if.
Sitting here with my fucking 20 AC.
Oh, you picked up the who picked up the dread helm?
I did.
Okay, I'll give you that.
I'm not wearing it, but I'm just got it.
Okay. Shabba's just sitting here like, sure, just loot me.
I'm not looting you. I'm just taking the helmet because it looks cool.
Chris would be proud of me.
Is that it? Is that all it does? I thought I'd done something else.
No, it's a common magical item.
Okay. Fair enough.
Then can we go?
We should find somewhere to rest. You guys need it.
Sorry, I
Yes.
second this.
I think I triple this.
Okay.
Elhorn, can you make a tiny hut? Oh, fuck.
Well, the beholder is dead, so technically we can rest anywhere.
Do you trust
There
these
is plenty of
slaves?
caves.
I think we should just find a dead end of a cave. And, yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
let's go.
Yeah, you can like post up in one of the slaves' quarter, one of the peripheral shafts. Like if you were to look at the map of this whole place from above, it would literally look like a beholder. It's a big central chasm with 10 miniature stalks, quote unquote, tunnels coming off, and like they own their own shafts forming almost eyeballs.
Good to know.
But you can go up and find the slave quarters, which is empty now. Most of the slaves have either leaving
that's
or
Yeah,
good.
they
That-
were just booking it.
they're all booking it.
Would, yeah, would what's her name? What's her name? What's her name? I'm so bad with names.
Silurian.
Celery. Would she tell us that? Like
Tell-
slave quarters this way.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like working me rest, she'd be like, well, we could rest there.
I
Yeah,
can spell.
she needs it too. It seems. So, you all post up long rest or short rests?
Long, like 3 days long.
Do I need to attune to the ring?
Do you need to add who?
Attune to the ring of protection.
Oh, yep.
I think you do.
Do you want it? I can put it in your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone tell me if there's any items you just got that I need to give you in the thingy.
And the bag of holdings.
You just have to put that in the...
Yeah, I did.
Cool. Did someone take the deck?
I put the dread helmet on.
Yeah, Nihal's got the deck in her because she took it off his deck.
Oh wait, I think
Or-
I've
Yeah.
gave it you. It's fine.
Hey, Nihal. You should take a card.
Hey! +1 AC.
You should take a card.
That's good. But you can only be attuned to 3 magical items that need attunement at a time.
I have 2 now.
Yep, that's fine.
I don't think I've got any.
Sounds about right.
Fair enough. Hey, I don't need them.
Yeah.
I kick ass without them.
Yeah, clerics are pretty OP, not gonna lie.
Fucking
So, long rest.
long ass rest, man.
Okay, so you guys,
Just,
yeah, you guys are in agreement. You all post up in a very shoddy slave quarters, no tiny hut to keep you safe. Are you dragging Elhorn around?
Yeah, I've still got.
Okay,
I'm
you're,
kinda-
you're dragging his
No, I'm
husk.
carrying. I'm not just dragging by a foot.
Okay, well it's funny
Sure.
because when he's folded over you, his like arms and legs are scraping the ground basically.
So yeah, I'm sort of trying.
Jordan,
Yeah.
how many XP do we turn to level 10?
70.
You guys, I'm sure you guys level up on your next rest. So, to level 10, it's 64,000.
64.
oh, yes, so very.
So, we should be level 10 now.
Yeah, we're level
After this
10.
long rest, you will be level 10, technically. Yep.
Yay.
Does that mean we're doing XP just now?
No, we'll do it in a sec. I've got a lot of XP shit to give you guys. Holy
Cool.
fuck.
Wait a minute.
Actually, not really.
Can I get level 10 now?
Sure, you're officially level 10. You finish your long rest.
Yay.
You're officially level 10. So whatever comes with that. What do you get at level 10?
I need to roll HP.
You can do that now.
How do I do that?
I'll tell you just now. For a druid, roll a d8 and add your con modifier.
So 0. 1d8.
Yep.
Mm.
Your max hit points go up by 5. Do you want to do yours, Angrod, or are you not decided yet on what you want to level?
I think I'm going to do mine now.
Okay. What class are you choosing here?
I'm doing the robe, so it's 1d8.
Sure. 1d8 plus con modifier.
Just give you a second. Just roll
Anything
a
else?
hit die. Oof, that's
Nice.
sweet.
Sweet.
So you go up by 8, and so you know you get a druid circle feature, Nihal,
Ooh.
and you also learn you've got another spell slot, and you can have another active spell because you've leveled up. And it's your wisdom modifier plus your druid level, and that's how many spells you can have active at once. And remember, after every long rest, you can change out all your spells. You can
Yeah, I
literally
did
take
last time.
you can take any spells from the druid spell list, like the cleric. Okay, now that that's done with, you guys wake up after a very reflective night, thinking back on your fight with the Beholder. A very haphazard and jank fight. You You guys are lucky to be alive, you feel, but you're alive nonetheless, and you've got demonic business to take care of. So, in the morning, you're all rested up. Silverend looks better. Still exhausted. I believe you only lose a point of exhaustion per every rest. And what are you all doing at this point?
Right, we have the
Yeah.
eye.
You need to go up.
The egg.
So, what do we do with these things now we have them?
What, the egg and the...
Hmm.
We take it back to the jar, what was... Nizaran. And if we do that, we'll go to the labyrinth place for the demon heart. Oh, no one there, look, we'll run into a demon, we'll get the demon blood then. Well, I'm intrigued about this prisoner. Someone made a clock for it, that sounds pretty fucking cool.
Hmm.
Can we get... Out of character, can we get 2 crosses over Elhorn and Aranmir?
Elhorn's not dead, he's just totally gone.
Dead.
See when you were reading that card out, I was like, holy fuck, it's the like banishment one. That just like you're thrown into a random plane and trapped there, and it's like, well,
As your NPC token should say, do I have living properties?
this is great. It means I'm the highest level. I've got like something like 5,000-6,000 experience with that on you.
But I say Sorlakat, I like... Are you ready to take us up to the top?
Hold on a sec. What the fuck is going on here? There's some goofy shit happening. Anyways, I'll fix that another time. What was that, sorry?
I asked
She
Sorlakat,
says-
like, are you ready to take us up to the top?
She says, sure, I'll take you there. It's like, but then we get the fuck out of here.
I couldn't agree more.
And she says, since I've got nothing better to do, I might join you on your demon hunting quest too. Sounds like something Tyr's all about.
Yeah.
Can I do like a religion check to like see if like how Tyr would react?
Yeah, go ahead.
Would Tyr approve?
I mean, any form of battle against evil, Tyr's all down for. He's all about battle and...
I kinda give it that smart. He would approve. He would approve.
Yeah, he's a battle boy. One second. Blia. Okay. Whatever. Anyways, so Silverian begins scaling upward. Takes you out a while, but eventually you come near the top, and straight above you, and the ceiling, you can see the top of the shaft now, is a beholder face carved out of the rock, a rough likeness to the great beholder face of Karazikar facing downwards with its toothy maw and its eye. And you notice, Niha, with your perception, that the center eye, the pupil, is actually hollowed out, and it goes into darkness above. However, you'd reach a door, the door that Silverian tells you about.
Does that mean that?
It's not so much a door. Well, it is. It's a thick, circular stone door, which looks like it needs to be rolled to get opened. Doesn't seem to be a
Rolled.
specific. It doesn't look like it's got like actually a lock mechanism or anything. It's just a giant circular stone blocking the passage.
Hmm. I go up to it.
Yep.
And I try and push it over.
Okay. Make a
So I
strength
have
check.
to roll the mother of all strength checks. Straight up strength.
Yep. Ah, you're pushing it hard, but this thing is fucking heavy.
Do you want to give us a hand, guys? No? Okay.
I rolled my sleeves up. I'm like, okay, here we go.
Okay, with both of you, Angrod roll with advantage.
Angrod. No, wait. Nihao, you first. You give me a shot. You've got more chance of, pushing this thing over than Angrod does.
What?
You're stronger than him. He's a hand.
You think?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad.
You push it as hard as you can and you begin to budge it. You budge it a couple of inches, but then it gets wedged and stuck.
I'm like, how great would it be if we done it all three together at the same time?
There's no space. Where are you going to grip?
That's my fucking help push you to.
Oh, right. From where?
I'll push you from the fucking head if you want.
Well, I'm at the bottom. Yeah. Nihal's like behind me and above me, pushing as well. And then there's a wall. Where the fuck are you going to stand?
It's got you there.
Did you just disconnect?
Ah,
I think it was Fred.
Sorry, dude. But,
poor Fred, Bo.
Oh, right.
I'm just like, okay, on you go. I'm just like, on you go. Have fun.
Hang on.
Yeah, you guys are struggling. It's not
Did I
budging much
kill
more.
that? Ah, fuck, I killed that spell. Oh well.
you killed that spell.
I had Bless, it would have added a +4, but fuck it, doesn't matter.
You fucking Thanos it.
Yeah.
Big circular stone in the way.
Any ideas, anyone?
Stone's
I'm-
pretty
I'm not-
heavy.
Yeah, stone's pretty heavy. I've tried pushing it, and that's me out of ideas.
I can shape you
Well, that could be cool. You do that.
with polymorph.
Oh no, I thought you meant a stone.
There's like 6 inches, like a 6-inch gap between like where the opening is. You made like a 6-inch opening and that's it.
Oh, that's cool.
You couldn't push any
Um,
further.
Are you not the one that is able to break stones?
Possibly.
Dwarf.
Yeah, maybe.
I tried that.
Right, cover your ears.
Will do.
And I like cover your ears to talk at as well.
I smash fuck out this door and use Thunderbolt Strike. Doesn't do a spell.
Damn.
Just means. Sorry, Divine Strike. Sorry, it's called. Just basically just hit things and cause thunder damage.
Sure. Roll to hit. Roll damage.
Plus 1d8. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to pass the d12 there. Ignore that.
So you bash into it, and with a thunderous boom, it cracks throughout heavily. It looks weakened. However, it doesn't
sure.
crumble.
I'll do it again. Fuck it.
Right.
I hit it with the mace.
Oh, well, before you even get a chance.
Okay, you bash it
The
with your
mace
mace.
of mighting.
Sure. Roll to hit and roll damage. Well, I'll tell you if you roll damage. Okay, that. Yep. Roll damage. Boom. You make a dent in it, mace sized.
I'll do it again.
Okay, eventually you
Oh,
guys.
wait. It's Angard shot. Angard, on you go.
No, I don't know. I can't fit in.
No, you could just smash the door. We're just hitting the door down.
Oh, I've got nothing to smash it with. I have a sword.
So,
I
Ian,
have
one
daggers.
shot. Too
Punch
tired.
it.
Too
Do
tired.
something.
I'll just
Yeah,
smash
big
it.
burst.
You know, also as you've been dragging Elhorn around, he's still got his sheathed swords. He's like
Yeah,
a fucking
we're-
witcher.
Put up one of his swords. Does
Uh,
that hit?
yeah, that has roll damage. Okay, with this time, both of you in tandem bash it
Fucking
at the same
pull it
time,
out.
and
Bash your demon.
you bash a huge hole into it, and the sides of it crumble down, and you've revealed an opening. And it's a small, cavern made with the beholder's disintegration ray, which he used to create all these caverns and such. Nicely carved out, and there in the middle of the room is a golden-looking, strange creature. Actually, I wonder if I could show you exactly what it looks like if I do this.
So,
Nope.
in order to oh yeah, there's some hands. That's a small box.
That's not what I was trying to do. Anyway,
In order to make this cave, did the beholder have to like wait until he rolled the right number on his fucking
Nope.
raise,
Nope.
and then just like was kind of like frost, and then sleep, and then fucking
the
paralyzed,
the idea
and then
behind
finally disintegrate. Got you.
the idea behind that beholder thing is, in the heat of battle, his eyes are constantly looking around and just
Yeah,
zapping
yeah.
you.
Wow, that's interesting. What was that?
I don't know.
What the fuck? Alright, anyways,
It
it's
was
like
in my attacks and spell, and I don't know what the fuck it is, so I just deleted it.
Fucking
Okay.
ask the clockwork man when you get there.
Oh, probably one of your creatures' attacks or something.
let's see here.
Maybe.
Hold on, my dudes. Let me see. It's really hard to describe this thing. I'm just gonna try and show you. Wait, what? Where the fuck is it? Okay, can I just do this? Copy.
We have a picture.
I do. It's not working. Alright, I'll show you what I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like two boxes. The top one with a face on it, two eyeballs, and some strange flesh-like face. However, the rest of the body looks completely made out of metal. A cog connects the two boxes together, a head and a body, and the cog acts like a neck. It's got two spindly arms coming out of the top box and two spindly legs coming out of the bottom box. And it looks to be made of steel and gold. And as you walk in, it starts making clinking noises, which none of you
Okay,
understand.
I slowly put away the maze.
Yeah. It starts clinking a bit less frantically.
Is it you? Are you the engine?
It's like making clicky noises.
Was that a yes?
It sounds like a bunch of weird
Who's got
noises
the hell
that
not
clocks would
comprehending
make.
languages?
I don't think this is a language that will comprehend, but I'll try that go. So I'm like, I'm gonna try and understand you, little guy.
Is the helmet attunable? Need attunement?
It doesn't say.
If it doesn't say, then it doesn't
But
need
we had a
attunement.
long rest.
Yeah, but you didn't say you're attuned to it.
Yeah.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
If it doesn't say it needs attunement, then it doesn't need attunement.
Yeah, while wearing this helm, you can use an action to cast a comprehend language spell from it at will.
There you go. Okay, so you hear it, and it actually does. You do hear it. It does speak. And let's see here. It just says, "We are trapped. We are trapped."
Oh, like, was it the big scary thing with the eye? Lots of eyes? Is that what's keeping you trapped here?
It says, "The Great March. We were trapped. We separated. Now we're trapped."
And I'm like, okay, where do you come from?
It says, That's it.
Where do
Oh,
you as a collective come from?
Wait, comprehend languages. Yeah, he actually does understand. He actually does understand you. It's fine. It says we were part of the Great March. We were separated. Then we were lost. Then we were captured. Then we started freaking out. Then you found us. Now we're trapped.
Do you mean you're trapped in this? And and I can like go quiet. I'm like, this plane? Are you trapped in this plane? Is that your issue?
We're
What
trapped
is
in a
what?
trap.
Caught in a trap.
I'm like, well, we've come to rescue you.
You rescue us.
Yes, we want to help you return you to the Great March.
We were separated from the Great March. Then we were lost. Then we were captured. Then we started freaking out. Then you found us.
And now you're on a path to find the Great March again. What is the Great March?
we
were-
were separated
it says-
from the.
We were part of the Great March. We were separated, then we were lost. Then we were captured. Then we started freaking out, then you found us.
Oh Jesus!
Is there anything?
French.
Is it just this little guy in the room?
Yep.
I turn around the Sorrel Cat and I'm like, were there any other prisoners of like this guy? Or was it
She
just the one?
says, she says, apparently this is the fucker. Something to do with using him to find the maze engine. I don't know.
Okay, and I'm like, okay, well maybe this will work out. Like, what is the maze engine?
It says, we know nothing about a maze engine. However, we can detect an orderer approximately 286 miles south of our present location.
Oh, what they are
You
then?
can detect what?
You cut it there. You cut it there.
Okay, I'll say the whole thing again. It says, we know nothing about a maze engine. However, we can detect an orderer approximately 289 miles south of our present location.
You're gonna have
You
to
cut
say
out
that again.
again.
You cut it again.
Fuck!
Do you need to say that word?
It's the actual thing you're like.
I'm serious. That was like twice exactly the same point.
Yeah.
We know nothing about a maze engine. However, we can detect an orderer approximately
An
289 miles south of our present location.
An
What
orderer.
is an orderer?
You're not asking the questions I am. What is an orderer?
It is a device that brings order to chaos. It is in fact what others refer to as engines. The Great Orderer. It brings order to chaos. And
Would
it
it
is
help-
approximately 289 miles from our present location south.
Would this help you get to the Great March?
The Great March leads to the Orderer. We were part of the Great March. We were separated. Then we were lost. Then we were captured.
What if I said we'll take you to help you get there? To be reunited with the Great March?
It says, the Great March approximately took place 2,469 years ago.
Okay, so that's a no.
The likelihood of the Great March still continuing is 0.00369%.
Okay,
Okay.
I ask, who created the Great March?
We are part of the Great March.
Oh,
We were separated.
face.
Who's your master?
Mm,
Boom.
it doesn't answer. It does make some clicky noises though. Like grinding. It does. It's not in good shape. It looks like it's been tampered with and tortured.
Wow.
Wait, can I investigate for like any obvious like wounds, or not wounds, but you know what I mean, like easy balls, like things to like realize, oh, this shouldn't be like that. I could use mending with.
You can try.
Hmm.
Make a intelligence check.
Here we go, boys
Something
and girl.
good. Something
Oh,
good.
boy and girl, because girls more now, but because you know, one's dust, one's.
Hey, it's half decent.
It's hard to say. You've never seen a contraption like this before. It's almost, it's like part biological and part machine. It's weird.
So you may need some medicine.
It's hard to say. You're not quite sure if it's a construct really, because there seems to be some biological components to it.
Okay, I will try. Can I see anything that would look like organic on it?
Its face.
I'm gonna give it a wee touch of healing hands. I'm just gonna gently cup its face.
It starts twitching as you get close, and its head starts spinning 360 degrees as it makes a bunch of clicking noises as you get close.
I'm like, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
And it's just like
I'm not like the
it's-
I'm not like the cruel bastard.
it just keeps
fool.
saying, "No maze engine, no maze engine, no maze engine. We don't know, we don't know."
I just want to help. Alleviate your pain.
Make a precision check with disadvantage.
I know it's always disadvantage. Why am I not a persuasive person? God damn it!
It says, it just keeps spinning and spinning. It's like, we don't know, we don't know. The Great Orderer, the Great Orderer. And that's where we'll end for now.
The great one. Stop giving us options, Jordan. Jesus.
You all get XP wise, you all get
More because there's less of us.
3,000. Oh, actually, yeah, I need to take that into account.
You're welcome, guys.
Hold on, hold on. I can
Thank you for your sacrifice.
I can actually do this. So remove it from 3 players to 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 of you. So if I just delete these 2, so there's 3 level 10 people right now.
There are now, yeah.
So Beholder, let's see how much XP you get for this shit. Oh, so you get 4,333 each.
Oh, these numbers are so ugly. Oh.
What's that? 4133?
4,333.
333.
Because there's
Cool.
3 of you, so it's got divided.
Yeah, it's fine.
So we're on 68,878.
I'm on 75533.
Holy shit, guys. That was a
We lived.
long fight. I honestly thought you were gonna die.
Shaba, you still there?
Maybe.
Shabba, how's your new character looking?
I'm sorry you died, dude. That's pretty shit.